Well, there's one death. Oh, that sucked. Okay, we're gonna run human again. And I don't know why we didn't go mage to begin with. We are going male. We're definitely going as white as possible. Old man balding. Oh, yeah. Alright, who are we gonna be? We are son of Roger.
Hello. See you around.
Oh my god, we have to turn everything back on? Ugh.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Are you outside? Yeah, wolves.
What can I do for you? Hey there. Have a good one. See you around.
Okay. Listen, the fact that being a mage is level 1 easier than priest. Fireball, 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 they're dead. Level 2, almost same shit. Yeah, my spirit isn't as high, I guess.
I'm out of range.
Here, let's get a, instead of this, we're gonna, no, not filters, give me the properties of it. Uh, oh, that color's not gonna work. Let me get some outline. White text, black outline. I didn't realize, guys, that this was covering up the... We'll put me up there. Oh. Keep this down here. There we go. Now we're covering the map, but that's okay.
I need to get closer.
Resist? How's a wolf gonna resist being lit on fire? Nice.
It's too far away.
Oh, we get frostbolt at level 2, don't we? There we go.
Good day to you. See you later.
Where is the mage trainer, though?
How are you? Safe travels. Have a good one.
I love that I just got... Oh. Alright, we're about to just dunk on him. It's gonna be so nice that we could just make our own food and water pretty early on. Alright. No, we don't want workers, we want vermin. That costs 30. So we're good now. Because we only need 2. Shit. That's fine. Oh man.
I need more mana.
And I get a staff right off the rip. That's huge. Too easy.
Glorious fall.
What can I do for you? Be careful. What can I do for you? Light bless you. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. For the Alliance, light bless you.
There you go. There's the mage trainer. She also back here? No, upstairs.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Be careful. Well met.
You get conjure water level 4.
Light bless you.
Guys, that's insane. You get arcane intellect. What the hell? So I'm just jacked now, huh? Alright, worker time, right? Yeah. Cool. Goddamn level 3s. Alright, we are going to be in this first zone until level 6. I don't care. Yeah, we are back. Back on the grind. However, it already feels like we're going faster. Like, we're already 3.5. True. Honestly, let me see. Death alert. Fucking everyone. Man, I was making fun of all those people that were dying in Westfall at level 11, and then it happened. I just made it a little bit further.
Greetings, or the Alliance.
Laborers, and I get gloves.
Go with honor, friend.
Excuse me. Let's get the bandanas, I guess, first. What? I wonder what's the #1 most deadly. Matthew, thank you for the follow. Yeah, for sure. I will definitely add it up. As soon as I get my Discord open. I have Summit open on my other monitor, so I don't have Discord open. But absolutely, I'll get you added. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for that follow. Oh, big hits here on this, on the thug. Bop. Bop. Nice. 3 out of 12. You need 12?
I'm out of range.
I know I'm getting this at 4, so it doesn't matter how much water I drink. So at full mana, I can just 2v1. Or resist, that's tough. Ah, damn. Hunter and Warlock are best two. Yeah, that checks out. Those were the worst fireballs I've ever seen. Yeah, Hunter and Locke have no escape. Literally, their pets are their escape. Yes, I also love how Murloc camps work. Extremely excellent. No reason to not stop and drink. Gonna have my own. Oh. Oh no. Anyway. Then get the fuck out of my face. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, how's the cat doing? Yep, sleeping. Let me get a picture of him real quick for the wife.
Hey there. See you later. See you around. Safe travels. Good day to you. See you around.
Hey there. Safe travels. See you around.
Man, having Summit up on the other monitor and Hutch is pretty much learning WoW right now. A milli. Cactus 2, that's tough. Rip Cactus 2. Goddamn resist. Lips are quivering like a withering rose. Yeah. Does their marrow taste so sweet? Yes.
Hello. See you later. Have a good one.
Another cloak. Yeah, I definitely need some of those. Oh, dead to human. Or dead to hogger. Tough. I was like, why am I hearing a bear?
Greetings. Light bless you.
How are you? See you later. Safe travels.
Nice. Yeah, what is this random effect that I get? Oh, it's in the center. What am I doing? Ooh.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
I don't need another cloak, so
See you around.
I do want to train though.
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
It's just 15 to 24, 18 to 20, and a dot. Okay, so you fire frost. And then you just do one of these. Easy. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure my Spotify is not on track 2. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. Okay, how do I move my questy though? Like that. Big crit. Get fucked, idiot. Guys, this is like, how am I already about to be 5? I guess maybe this is the last quest, but I was partied up for a lot of it actually before, and I think you like share XP or something weird like that. It's crazy how empty it is after one day. Because this is right when it launched yesterday, and there was thousands of people here. Down to the barn. I'll kill these guys just for fun. Resist. What the hell? Ease.
Light be with you. Be careful.
You guys know what we're about to do?
For the Alliance.
We're going no. We're going, I mean, a different kind of heavy. I don't know why I went around this way. Was this quest here before?
You need something? Have a good one.
Yeah, it was.
Hello. Safe travels. What can I do for you? See you later. I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one. Good day to you. See you around.
All right. I know the priest trainer's up here. Mage trainer is up here.
What can I do for you?
Cool.
See you later.
Mage trainer's up here. Do I want to go tailoring again? Enchanting tailoring, maybe?
Good day to you. Safe travel.
See how quickly I kill a forest spider. Okay, it literally would not make it to me if I casted it one more time. Don't feel like dealing with you. Ease.
It's too far away.
Okay, why did you pull immediately? I'm not in combat. Dang, no dagger, huh? What? Where did y'all come from? Get out of here. Nice. All right, we're going inside.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Ooh. Let's raise the glasses above. There we go.
It's too far away.
I mean, people are still here. That's the interesting thing, is the starting zone was empty, but there's still plenty of people here, so. Sure, I'll join the other band this time. Or the other guild. What guild did I just join? Oh man. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna not have chat up. I might join the other guild. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to. You know what? Maybe...
I need to get closer.
For what? Oh, you're level 8, that's why. Man, I need some dust. Yo, where is my dust? Oh, what does my guild look like? Be nice and don't die. Okay. Well, they have a Discord. Oh, I already died once, so I guess I can't, Yo, what is that hyper spawn? I don't even care if I run out of mana.
My mana is low. I need more mana.
That's what I died to. He died at 17 though. That's tough. Bruh, I was here first. You're a level 10 hunter. What are you even doing here? Aren't these guys gray to you? I'm not cute cat girl. Bro, what is going... I'm just gonna... I might just leave this guild. You know... Yeah, nice parry. Screw it. Ooh. Alright, 4 more dust. Somehow. Last time I got him at like the same time, I feel. Level 12 druid. Now why are you here? Ooh, about to hit 6 already. And ding. Nice. Dang, 2 kills, no dust. Feels bad. Dang, that... Oh. Luckily I was only, you know, level, what was it, 13? I'm fine with that. Dang, that's tough guy. You should have tagged them both. Idiot. Give me the dust. I'm hoping to get an invite from the guild I was in on my last character. Oh, nice parry. Alright, 2 more dust.
It's too far away. Inventory is full. I can't carry.
Can I put it right on my person? No, pants sell for a lot. Screw it. Hmm.
I'm out of range.
Saw you. Bruh. Isn't it only up to a 20 stack of linen? Bruh. There's no way you have a wand at level 6.
I need to get closer. Inventory is full.
Come on. Guys, we almost got a full level here. Come on. Oh.
Inventory is full.
Good day to you. Safe travels. Well met. See you around.
Oh man, I'm thirsty.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance?
Oh, do y'all have anyone here that can sell? Yes, someone over there can. Yeah.
You need something?
No, I don't want to be in Gods of War.
See you later.
You need something? See you around.
I gotta go get my level 6 spells. Shit. I need conjured water for 2 silver. What the?
It's too far away.
And this is great. How are these boars just giving me
I'm out of
nothing?
range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Big resist.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
How are y'all gonna give me no loot? I thought I can get one more. Shit. Yeah, I don't mind it on not having a conjure water keybind. Come on. Bruh.
I need to get closer. Not enough mana.
Let's go.
Hey there. Safe travels. See you around.
God damn it, Billy. Okay. Young Lovers back Billy up to Goldshire. B level almost 8.
Hello. See you around. Safe travels.
King's honor, friend. Safe travels.
Dude, I feel it. This rogue here just, or this paladin, sorry. This paladin here dying, and those were the guys I died to. One trapped me and another one spawned, and then I just had 2 on me, and that was it. Hold on, my wife sent me oh my god, I can't even remember their name. Scoobert and Doobert. 2 cats. Bruh. You know what? Let's go for Gold Tooth. There's enough people here that should have got my level 6 spells. Oh, it doesn't matter. Literally does not matter. If I can make it around the right hand side here. Nope. I'm such a bad game. Alright. The double resist. That's insane. Whoa! Okay, do we want to go herbalism? That's what we got to figure out. I think we definitely go... Oh, excuse me. I think we just do the same thing. We go herbalism tailoring again.
Good day to you. Have a good one. See you later.
Nice. Four quests a turn, and that's going to be huge. What am I wife saying? Oh.
How are you? Have a good one. See you around. See you later.
Greetings. Be careful. Go with honor, friend. Need help? For the Alliance. Be careful. Light bless you. Well met. For the Alliance.
Hey there. Have a good one. Safe travels. Have a good one. Safe travels. See you later.
I'm already here, so.
You need something? See you around.
Fuck conjure food. Isn't cast. Cool. We'll go collect the fronds. Cast range 20 yard, 30 yard, 35. Perfect. Light work here. Did it go through yet? No. Well, that's an insane rotation that, like, right after you finish a cast. Yeah, that's nuts. What's the 40 mana? Whatever. Mana doesn't matter to me. Oh, perfect time of me not paying attention. Amelia, how's it going? How's it going? Thank you for the follow. I'm big chilling today, no work, so cannot complain at all. Streaming is going better than gaming. I'm doing hardcore in WoW, and my first character was a priest, and he died. So
That spell isn't ready yet.
how's your day going?
I need to get closer.
I should just cast another second fireball there.
That's still
Oh my god. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, I know that no one's gonna pull on me here. Let me grab a drink. I'll just grab these two. Grabbing two. Alright. Huh.
It's too far away.
Who is? Oh.
I'm out of range.
Bro, who are you targeting?
I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh yeah, nope.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, that was. Oh. Yeah, I'll type my Discord in there real quick. Not really looking for too much because I just kind of do this for fun, but sure. Should just be all lowercase. You. Okay, let me farm a bit here.
It's too far away.
I don't actually have my Discord open right now, so you have to forgive me there.
I'm out of range.
This guy just zoomed over here. What the hell? I'll pull them both. Fuck it. Well, resist is not what I was looking for there. A double resist is not what I was looking for there. Thank God I'm a mage, and they get slowed. Alright, hopefully this gets me a decent bit. If not, I'll just go back to farming Murlocs, because I want to hit 8 here.
Good day to you. Have a good one.
Yeah, give me some time to
How are you?
just do all this, and then I'll launch it, and then we'll be chilling. I don't keep my Discord open when playing WoW, generally. You know what? Screw it. Let me join my buddies. Buddy, what? Hey guys, how's it going? My cat just yeeted himself off his cat tree. Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, we changed it. Hold on, check it. Oh, he literally just came down here and laid down.
It was we got him as pierogi, but yeah, you're still wrong in that. Yeah, we went over that last time too. Yeah. Great question. Yeah. Oh, he is. He's 100% Polish. Great question. Don't know. Yeah, but they're more like ravioli. You don't wait, you don't like potatoes? Yeah, that's what most people do. Oh. Hello, Millie. Oh God, where did this person just go? Thank you for the follow. Hold on, I need to. Yeah, thank you for that. Every follow helps. I need to go ahead and mute my Discord or set up a keybind for it. So give me 1 second here. Voice and video, push to talk. We're gonna do Q. There we go. All right, got it set up. So now it's not a problem. Not long. Well, technically multiple years, but I stopped for a while.
Safe travels.
Because I was never. Yeah, I'm gonna try this time. We'll see. I do still have my full-time job, but I'm already done for today. So, been keeping it going. But what? Why did this not? That didn't go. Hold on, give me a second. Voice and video. Push to talk. Q. Why did that not go? Okay, there we go. There we go. Fix it. Yeah. Let me get it in here. It should be all lowercase. There you go. That is my Discord. But as we were saying, his new name is Pinto because he has pink beans. But I said in order for his name to be Pinto, his middle name has to be Rogierious so that I can call him P-Rogue still, because that's what I would call him. Well, I didn't name him. Bethany did. All right, guys, we we're on our second guy now. I'll just give you the quick rundown. Yeah, I will give me a second. Let me set auto run on. Very true. Yeah, yeah. You can see up here. Already had one death, one hardcore death. So we were playing that priest for about, I think it was like 6 hours, and we only got him to 13. We've been playing for an hour and a half, and we're already at 8. So let me actually kill a few more people here just to ensure that I hit 8 by the time I turn this quest in. Can get to a mage trainer, and hopefully survive more than fucking level 13. I know there are some Defias over right here, so we're gonna go kill them real quick.
I need to get closer.
Oh, thanks, level 11 mage.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
Not gonna lie,
Inventory is
no, I would not lie about this. Correct. Yes. I don't know if I know Eddie definitely didn't see what let's call it re-released yesterday. Same. And yep, definitely playing it. Already got one death. I was 13. Yeah. No, they re-released Classic. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's hard. They re-released. Cata, yeah. Yeah, it seems like it. Honestly, I've never felt so virile.
You need something? See you later. Safe travel.
True. Hence me prefacing that I was pretty much speaking to Jamie there. Yeah, that's true.
Hello.
Buddy, get off the keyboard.
See you around.
I supply only the finest goods.
Yeah, I don't know what they all announced, but
See you around.
buddy, my cat is just climbing all over my keyboard right now.
What are you looking for?
I've not looked at it yet.
See you later.
Definitely gonna look at it then. Come on, bud. Off the one downside so far, he loves fucking climbing on my keyboard and attacking whatever is on the screen. Oh, I just... Come on, bud. Thank you, Desmond, for the follow. Sorry, I'm not really sitting. I'm not playing anything right now. Yo, what's up? I'm playing with my cat. I don't know if you guys can. Yep. Yeah, there he is. Yep. He loves climbing on my keyboard and attacking the screen, so gotta distract him. Oh, wait, Millie, what's that? I just haven't looked at your message yet on Discord because playing with the cat. I mean, he's just a little kitten. It'll just be a few minutes, if that. He gets distracted very easily. It looks like he already is, so might put him on the ground. All right, come on, bud. Oh. Let's put you on my lap for now. Let's see what you do.
Hello.
Oh, thank God, finally. All right, we'll do one linen cloak. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I do remember that DLC. Yeah, she had like the she's a golem, like a original like Jewish golem type deal. Yeah, that's where it comes from. It's Hebrew. Golems are Hebrew.
Have a good one.
Oh, big brown linen vest to replace this. I'm looking at it right. Oh man, that's a lot. I'm not a big Hello Kitty person, but that Hello Kitty one is really good. Same with the monkey. I do, however, like monkeys. Alright. I'll have to close this, reopen it. Create one of these, create 4 of these. Oh, let me check. I thought that was you. I do not. Let me add you if. There, okay, yeah, I just sent it to you.
Have a good one.
Hey there. See you around.
Hey there.
I've basically done fuck all at work this entire week. I did literally like nothing. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It
See you later.
it was a lot of we were painting this week one of the walls. We had nothing to do, so we were painting. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it was really bad, but did it need to? No. Like, buddy, come on. But we had the paint, same color to replace it, so. No, the squadron chief was like, hey, we need to do this. And so, like, 3 of us just went out. Yeah. No, it was for the building that we're in. It was just the outside of, it was outside. It was, so it was the entire, like, I guess you'd call it the lower trim of the building. Spotify playback paused. What? Why did that happen? I don't know why my Spotify just was like, Discord was like, Spotify playback paused while transmitting audio. This is very interesting, because my Discord is like crashed. I still am. Can you still hear me though right now? Yeah, still listening to it. Okay, you can't hear me. What the fuck? Oh, what the? Oh, I couldn't hear you say that. What the fuck? Yeah. Well, my Discord is like crashed right now, so I'm just gonna restart it quick. Come on. Oh, it's back. What are our requests? Jasper Thomas, Owen Bridge. Got it. Bruh. This is the most annoying thing I've ever seen, guys. Guys, there's nothing here. Mike has been transmitting for 30 seconds. Interesting. Okay, so I can't. I'll actually keep music paused. Get fucked. Yeah, that's why he can joke about urethras, is because he can't produce enough piss. So. Speaking of that, well, did you see that it just got released? The lead singer of some, like, I think they were Thai. but the singer, this like from Thailand. But the singer was like trying, like, got a GoFundMe and was using the band to support that his cancer diagnosis to like pay for chemo and stuff. Went on for like 18 months. Yep, didn't have cancer. He just like left. He like no. He scammed. Yeah, like everyone in the band. Like he didn't even leave the band. They kicked him from the band. Like literally today. Yeah, cause what are you gonna do if your bandmate comes up to you and is like, guys, like they had like you're gonna believe him, you know?
Hello. Have a good one.
True. True. Yeah, that's... So give me money. No, a newt is like a salamander. N-E-W-T. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a salamander. Yeah. True. Oh my god. What the I don't think I questioned it until I was old enough to just be told that no, no, I can't say it. Oh, By God. Yeah, you are hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite. I believe transvestite is when you went through like having the like having all of the surgery and the hormones. Yeah, I think that's it. But yes, being born with both is hermaphrodite. Oh, true.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. Go with honor.
Rebranding.
For the Alliance.
Yes. Well, the problem was people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Alright, not using arcane missiles. On a different note, I just learned that arcane missiles is like the worst spell in existence, and I might just remove it from my bar. The rogue spell. Or the rogue spell, the mage spell, where you shoot. No. Well, yeah, farm big groups is the important part for later on. But yes, up until you farm big groups, you just slow people. Yeah. Uh, there's yeah, so there was no, so there's original World of Warcraft, there's classic World of Warcraft, and this is classic WoW 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Uh, I mean, I don't really plan on addressing it after this. I think. Yeah, you're welcome. But beats my mom. Yeah, hunters and warlocks are the pretty much the best leveling class. Luckily, well, luckily for me, it's a hardcore server and not a PvP server. So I'm kind of in the opposite boat. Where if I do end up making it, it will be raids and not PvP.
Well met. Go with honor, friend. You need something? Farewell.
That's not very hardcore. I don't like hardcore because these things can ruin it, but if you can reverse those things ruining it, then that's not hardcore enough. True. Now we could start over. Yeah. Because you don't want to like. It's like Eddie. You have a choice. All right, Eddie. You have a bag with $500. Would you rather give away the bag or have the bag go missing? Exactly. You would rather choose. You wouldn't choose to give it away, so you wouldn't choose to just start over. Yeah, you wouldn't choose to start over, but when you're forced to start over because it's just gone, it feels different. Standing and hitting. Well, yeah, 20th. But that's the other difference is I because when you have the classic, it also just like you have your normal account anyway, and I created a new person just to see how different it was, and I went from max level 70 right now, but 60 is before the most recent expansion. I got 1 to 60 in like a day. I don't. That's why people go back to classic, is because like it's all about end game. Yeah, let's just get to the content that you're trying to play here. Well, when you're playing retail, like people are playing retail for the most recent expansion. So like, I think they even did it with this expansion where when you buy it, if you want, you could just get a character boost to up to the expansion. So you get a boost to 60 and then you could just do 60 to 70. It, yeah, like no one plays the legacy content. Uh, well, yeah, 'cause that was a, I mean, that was a big thing with original World of Warcraft is, you know, people would level to, you wouldn't get experience from Battlegrounds, so you would just stay at level anything ending with a 9. That's well, that's pretty insane. I don't know why that would be a thing.
Need help? Safe travels.
That's still that time period. But yeah, you still wouldn't from Battlegrounds. So people would have a level at like level 19, there was specifically like one trinket and one weapon that were just like super low drop rate, best in slot. You would just walk around and murder people. Yeah. So like weird stuff like that, where it's like, hey, this costs, 10,000 honor. Oh, and there's like books and shit. Yeah, you don't have to. It's not like critical, yeah. Well, the thing is, mm-hmm. And that's the other part is it's the entire Warcraft IP. So if you didn't play Warcraft, then you know. Oh. What do you mean 2 people did? Yeah. You didn't respond to your poll. We literally responded to it. Oh. Maybe Eddie's doesn't count. Yep. Yeah, that mine was the I suck, I won't be on. Yeah, I'm the one who said nah, I won't. No, I specifically answered that one because it says I won't be on WoW, but it was a lie because I am on WoW.
Be careful. Light bless you.
I have to go through the Jasper load mine. Holy fuck, I'm almost level 9 and it's yeah. Nah, I didn't want to run all the way here. I didn't want to run all the way here just to level because everyone knows the human starting area is the best. That's great.
Pull yourself. You gotta get out of here. Say, I will gladly leave then, sir. I'm sorry. That was good.
Man, that's the other thing. With my first guy being a priest, I learned that Shadow Word Pain doesn't apply an initial instance of damage, so people would yoink my shit all the time because there wouldn't be a dot on him for a full second, and then someone else would just hit him, and I wouldn't get the pull. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I'll be right back. See, as a mage, you can just do that AoE thing and then run because they're frozen and slowed.
Yeah.
I just see mages doing that all the time. Hose and wine all the time.
Mana is low.
Man, I remember having some good memories from playing I Beat My Family.
The best memories.
Mostly as a hunter, just fucking around, feigning death while everybody died. Oh. Casting misdirect so everybody died. Rolling on everything. I think I was kind of just an asshole. Hey, now that I think about it, I think I was an asshole.
That's one of the things, though. It's
Remarkably
like
similar to you in real life, Eddie.
I know, right? Like, I'm really role-playing.
Retail WoW pretty much started catering to people like me. And
What do you mean?
that means
What?
skipping all the leveling, you know, just get rid of all of it.
Let's get to the real stuff.
PvP, get to PvP.
Well,
like,
to be honest, I feel like everyone that
play
plays retail
competitive
like this is just
PvP.
not fun.
I mean,
but,
that's
like solo queue, you know, I was like, oh, this is awesome.
those are the.
What they do about the PvP? That's different.
Solo queue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You queue solo. It's a total
And, like, you know, like-
there's 6 people and you
I remember. Yeah,
rotate
no, I
each
remember you
round,
talking about that
blah,
when
blah,
you were
blah.
playing it.
And then the reason I stopped and never played again was because the queues were like 15 minutes for a game that's 2 to 3 minutes long, and I was like,
I
I'm
thought you
not
were.
really
Can you queue as a healer and like skip time? No.
Yeah, that would go quicker, but I didn't want to have to play healer
Yep.
for that. so-
Yep. Blizzard games, ladies and gentlemen, they'll tell you how to play, and if
Uh,
not, you gotta wait
And actually,
instead of balancing it.
I
I think
think
that's a big thing I've got annoyed with as well. When it's like, all right, why am I not just a healer? If I can be a healer and do the same
I
amount
don't
of
know if
damage
Eddie
and just
knows
not
this,
die.
but like what they did in the most
the
recent
current WoW.
expansion,
Yep, that's what I was about to
they
be
did
talking
the,
about.
the dungeons, and you play with AI instead of people, so you don't.
Oh,
have to
did they
wait for the
really?
Dungeon queues.
That's not an MMO.
Because you know, like that was another. It was the same issue. It's like long queues for certain things. So then they basically made it so that you could play, but then they make it easier. Like it's like a dungeon, so it's easy anyway. It's not like the
Do you have to
hardcore
lead the
stuff.
way? What if you're just you're a DPS that solo queues with
Yeah,
all
they follow
AI?
you,
What
I
do you
think.
do?
They follow
Oh,
you.
so you attack and then the tank goes in. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the dungeon's pretty
I mean,
fucking
it's like
brain
it's
dead
better
anyway, so-
than what you would expect, but it's not like people, I guess. But dungeon
mean,
is
yeah.
kind of, the thing is that dungeons are so
The dungeons are
repetitive.
so
It's not
easy too. Yeah.
hard, and they're like, it's the same thing every time, so it's not hard to like. It's not like it has to be intelligent AI.
The other thing is
All the bosses are scripted. You know when they're going to do their powers and stuff. So.
Yeah,
They-
it's pathfinding mostly, I bet.
they made it so you don't need to like
Need to get closer.
Sorry, yeah, dude. Listen, remember how I was telling you guys about?
you can basically queue for whatever.
Hype response. It's like, bro.
If you're a priest and you want to tank, they do something like to your stats where that like you just can do that, and it's super
So
weird.
I can see that being accessible, but at that point, it's not even an RPG though. You're just like, I can do everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to me. It's like I get how it can be fun, and I'm kind of torn on if like accessibility is worth the game entirely losing its fucking identity.
Like when didn't you want to be, you know, like
When you picked a,
a
priest, you
hunter
didn't wanna
tank,
be a tank.
you know?
And when I picked a hunter, yeah, I wanted to be a tank for the queue times. Just that's it.
True.
Like what? I mean, yeah, it's like I want to be a tank, but how does that fit the fantasy of a hunter?
True.
How does a mage tank? It's like, all right, if a mage can tank, shouldn't a warrior arbitrarily be a better tank? And
Yeah,
if he
like I
is,
said, I don't
then
know how
people
they
aren't going to use the mage tank.
Well, the idea
They're
with mage tank is like you use magic armor instead of regular, physical armor.
Sure.
Like, magic shield.
It all got wonky, I think, when they added like even back to Death Knight, is because like blood DK tanking is just like they wouldn't take any less damage or anything like that. They just had threat generation. So like I hated healing when it was Blood Death Knight because I thought they were about to die every single time, and then they would just heal themselves, and it's like, oh, that's weird.
Yep. What was it they added? They added another tank that was different though, where it
Monk?
was like,
Druid?
no, it's in the latest expansion. I want to say it was like a ranged tank or something. I don't know. Something unique.
Wizard.
I mean, like, so for in they added tanks like the Demon Hunter tank, which is like you don't have armor, you just like dodge shit.
Yeah. So it's weird, but
If everyone can do every role, just don't have the roles.
Was kicking their ass the first time around.
Yep.
Second time around when they haven't actually done.
Because then you don't have to rely on other people for your own success, which I think is an arbitrary win.
But I like RuneScape so much is that you can play most of it solo. You don't have to rely on people.
Isn't ready yet.
true. It's nice when it's times like this where you know, everyone that's playing classic, especially hardcore, like if you walk up somewhere, people aren't gonna be like, for the most part, you know, people aren't gonna be dicks about things. And it's like, if you walk up to a non-farming quest where you need to kill a specific person, everyone's gonna be like, hey, invite for this, invite for that.
You cut out.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, he's just focusing.
Everyone's
on the other
gonna-
side there.
Everyone's gonna be, you know, invite for this, invite for that. Like, people are all willing to work together. So it's different than, you know, when you go to other games or even WoW not too long ago, where people would just be like, you
Yeah,
could go the entire
for
game
the
without
week.
ever seeing anyone, you know, like.
Give it a month until it dies again and they reset it. That's why I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's gonna be in its heyday, and they're gonna keep reliving this heyday, and it's sad. In my perspective, at least. I guess the people that enjoy it are fucking living it up. Fair. I just hate Blizzard. Well, I guess I don't hate Blizzard. I hate I'm disappointed with everything Blizzard's done. So it's not blind hate, to be honest.
I really don't like Hearthstone. Ouch.
I mean, it's
Blame Activision.
underwhelming. I like
Oh,
the
wait,
Magic
never
game better,
mind.
and I don't even play that, to be honest. I didn't like Hearthstone as much because you had less control over your cards. That's the only difference. But I'm not a big card game guy.
Control over your cards. You mean like which cards you get, or like when you have your cards?
You have a smaller deck
Oh, yeah,
by
okay.
default.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I meant more so.
Well, I mean, like in Magic, it's like you literally
Yeah.
get fucked on the draw in Magic if you gotta re-roll whatever 5 times, and you just like, nope, you don't have any land.
No
cards,
land,
get
yeah.
fucked.
Nah. I
Thir-
got to the point where I was like good enough to avoid that.
30 of my 50 cards
You're
are
really
lands.
unlucky,
Some
but still,
somehow I have
like,
0.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, though. You can get unlucky, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean that's card.
Like a
games, though, to be
fundamental
honest,
issue
yeah.
with that card game. Which, to be fair, like Hearthstone doesn't have that because there's no land. Oh my god, where's my fucking
True, you just get mana.
guys? My teammate is trying to what do you call it? I guess
Suck my dick.
True. Int.
what do you call it in hockey when you carry the puck? I don't know, whatever. It's kind of like
Not
Mhm.
dribbling. He's skididdling.
yeah, it's like dribbling. But he actually just like accidentally scored an own goal with like
Nice.
nobody pressuring him. He spun around, you know, they do it in what's it called? He tried to like lift instead of lifting his stick to go over the puck, he hit it backwards into the puck.
Nice.
Yeah. Now it's 1-0, we're probably gonna fucking lose. I already got the fucking
Inventory is full.
Well, don't you want to be demoted? Elo Heaven.
gotta be demoted a lot more than that.
Spot is crazy.
For some reason I still face like the same people, that's the problem. That Elo Heaven, dude, the best. Justin, have you ever heard of Elo Heaven?
I mean, I'm guessing that's, you know what?
Where he's at,
what hap-
baby!
Yeah, basically when you.
You
I don't
get
know,
to
you-
pub stomp everybody.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
feels
When
amazing.
for some reason, like you come back to a game and your MMR is just tanked, but then
Oh no, baby. It doesn't have to be because of that. It
You
can be for
skipped
whatever
that
reason.
step.
It's just that you play people that are so bad that you get to have fun
Dude,
when they're bad.
that's that is the craziest thing about any game with any sort of rating, MMR ranking is like.
MMR doesn't make sense.
I mean,
for
it happens.
games,
It
but-
happens in. I mean, arguable. If
It's
you're
like- what?
if you're better,
Derived
like
from chess. It's like fucking rating a team based on individual players who have nothing in common with each other.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Accept the power to destroy.
On average, you could argue that you win, but what if you have a skill that appeals to a certain play style, which in the right team you'd be number one?
well, then you better find 4 other players that play that play style.
Yeah.
Can we test the shield value? Listen.
And
Solo
then-
ranking and team games don't make much sense.
And then when you start playing against it in like if somehow you make it as a professional, then if anyone knows how to counter it or stops you from playing that style, you just lose and people realize you're a fraud.
Hero puddle. But come on, dude. It's like if you're playing against a basketball team, and after they win or lose, everyone else on the team is like, that player won, that player lost, and all of them get different. Like, all right, cool. You all have different win losses. Everyone on the team.
But that's
Every
kind of
different game.
like that's kind of what
It's
I
more of
was
your
saying
ability to
where
play with random people than how good you are at the game. That's what I'll say. It's your
The,
ability to run
uh,
a fucking random environment that doesn't translate to competitive skill either. Although some of it coincides very well.
The thing for me is like, you know, we play Dota, we play whatever game, name a game with MMR, whatever game. It's like,
I mean,
you
what
play.
besides Dota do I get?
Well, some of them have hidden MMRs, hidden whatever, WoW,
The only game
Arena.
I've played a lot with MMR is WoW, to be honest. That's probably the only big one. I'm trying to think of what else.
You know what's
Like,
hilarious?
you know,
I don't
Counter-Strike
if Dota does
ranks,
this, They
like-
probably do, but
Sorry.
in WoW they have
Dota
like
and WoW.
MMR, and then they have like they have like your real MMR, and then your like expected MMR or whatever, like for that game.
Interesting.
And yeah, they have two numbers. They have like your actual MMR, and then like the
Based on your
MMR
performance,
of the
this
lobby
is-
or whatever. No, it's
Yeah,
like the
okay,
it's like,
gotcha.
So it's like you want like
The floor
so
you're
so
standing
so
on's XP.
it's basically what your current matchmaking rating is, and then
What the
who
rating
you're-
of the
rating
lobby
that you're
is.
playing against right now. So
Yeah.
if your MMR is low, but your like current like match rating, like the people you're playing against rating is high, if you win that game, you get a bigger boost to your MMR than if it's like low, right? So
Yeah.
it's a way for them to quickly advance people.
Yes,
up the
Dota does
MMR.
do that now.
And it also gets really depressing once you realize once those two numbers converge, you're not going to
That's
change
it,
your
yeah.
MMR because you've reached equilibrium. Unless you start doing better, or if you start playing better, or you start playing worse. That's the only way it's going to change.
It's gonna change. But that's the that's what I was gonna say is the crazy thing is like when you don't have that system is just like the say you're 5,000 MMR on a 10,000 scale. You know, like you are the mid MMR. You play with someone.
He's mid?
Yes.
Or he's mid MMR.
Mid MMR, both.
Oh, okay.
Because
No, I think
that's
mid's
what
like
mid
your
means.
bad, to be honest.
No,
I mean,
no,
who says
that's
it like
skewed.
Justin? Come on.
Exactly.
That's a real mid.
That's a
it's
mid
a
take.
denigrative term. It's a discriminative term, dude.
Derogatory.
It's a slur.
Yeah.
Derogatory.
But like you're at 5,000 MMR and you play with everyone else at 5,000 MMR, and you look at guy number 1 and guy number 2, and guy number 1 just sucks, and you're like, how the fuck are you guys both the same MMR? Like, what happened up until this point where that happened? Like that, I definitely feel that way in Dota, where we're playing with one person. It's like, okay, this person understands how to play the game. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's I don't think there's a better solution, or I can't make one. But MMR is just it's a team game where you're playing with random people, so you're assessing the team's capacity based on individuals who aren't a member of a team.
yeah,
It's just
Which
the
I get,
wrong
for
test
sure.
for the environment, you know.
yeah.
I can't say a better solution, but it's not optimal. It's frustrating.
It
to a
may,
lot of people,
maybe,
I think, because
especially
it's-
after all the matches of Dota that have been played. But then it's also, you know, every game is
Yeah.
different. So if like I'm playing anti-mage, what do you base it off of? Or I'm playing alchemist, what do you base it off of? My GPM. Hey, your GPM is higher than average at your rank. And your
That's
KDA
what I'm
is
saying,
better,
it's all
and your GPM
circumstantial,
is
so
better,
there's no
but
way
you
to, like,
lost.
do this.
So like your MMR doesn't go down as much. Maybe
What
after.
I'm getting at here is there just shouldn't be there shouldn't be a ranked mode. Like, I don't know, it doesn't really mean much to me.
Eddie's-
Games are trying to like throw ranked modes and everything.
Eddie's such
like,
a
silly.
communist. He doesn't believe that there should be rankings. Everyone's equal.
Yeah.
Well, dude, they're trying to throw it in everything. Like every shooter's like, oh,
It's
yeah.
because
But-
they realize
but
that
then here's the
games
thing.
stay around longer and make more
Well,
money.
yeah, that's what they're trying. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
About it.
And here's the other
Not
thing:
because it makes the game better,
if they
but
didn't
other
have
than
an MMR that you could see, it would just be a hidden MMR anyway.
that. Or they could just queue against
Yeah,
random
that's a- I
people.
mean,
Skill-based
that's how,
matchmaking.
yeah.
Eddie, if you go against
Okay.
if you're against 5 professional Dota 2 players and playing with not 5 professional Dota 2 players, and you just get shit stomped every game, you're gonna stop playing the game.
If everyone's in the
Yeah,
same
so-
queue, there's a 75%
Yeah, exactly.
less chance I'm with sweats then, because I'm mostly with randos. So I'm happier with that.
You never know.
Dude, when you're queuing ranked, you're 100% with ranked people. So
Yes,
I
but
would
you're
prefer to
you're
not
with
ever do
ranked
the
people at your skill level.
The real problem with the
Allegedly.
ranking and MMR, or
I wouldn't
whatever,
argue they're accurate.
is
I'll never
that
argue
when
they're
you
accurate,
play
yeah.
those games and then like you lose, but it's not your fault, but they don't really have a way to categorize.
Exactly,
what's
yeah.
You
your
did
fault.
great. You
So
can
like you lose
compensate for
if the
everyone.
games you lose is not your fault, you get penalized for it anyway. That's kind of shitty.
That's what we were just
So, like,
talking
for
about.
instance,
We're like,
that's what happens in Slapshot, right? Like when
Well,
we were like
it's every team
the
game.
guy,
Jamie.
the guy. No, well, Slapshot
Jamie,
doesn't
you
have a way to really. I don't think it ranks people by their performance in the game.
I feel like that would be
really strongly
even easier.
about like winning and losing. But here's the
Yeah.
problem. So like you're like, all right, it's tied. Like I mean, we've been stalemating for forever. Let's
Yeah.
have two people attack and one person has the puck, and then instead of passing forward, he accidentally hits it into your own net, and you end up losing the game because of it. And it's like,
now it's your fault
especially in
problem.
scenarios where it's like nobody scored any points, even if you take out like your performance aspect of it, like, I didn't score any goals, I also didn't do any assists or saves because nobody really scored. The only goal in the game was the guy who owned goals, right? Then it looks like I didn't do anything and we lost the game, and so now you get a hit to your rating or whatever. But it's like, this is bullshit because it's not like nothing I did is specifically down to one moment that was really like bad by that one guy.
I feel like that's especially with a game like Slapshot, like that would be an easy fix. Is like you take the rating and say, Jamie, you and I are playing together. Clearly, you're better than me because you play more. So like if we go in,
1v1 me, bro.
if we go into a
Be
game,
prodigy.
like if we go in and you're queued with me, you score
Like, you
4
had to fucking
goals.
State it. You shouldn't have to state it. It's clear. I'm way
Yeah, that's why I
better
said
than
clearly.
you. No.
But like if we go in and you score 4 goals and we win because of it, like my
all
MMR
equal
should
in
go up
MMR.
less, yeah, because
You're all
I
equal
didn't
in
do
MMR.
anything.
Yeah.
So-
I don't actually know how it works. It might actually, because you do get a score, right, and that may factor into it. But the problem with these ranked games and what Eddie's getting at is that like there's always going to be a scenario where you get screwed over that's not your fault, and that's just shitty.
Yeah.
There's always going to be some scenario where it's like I described, basically, where nobody scored anything, right? So nobody gets any points except somebody did own goal, right? And so that you lose the game 0-1, and you're going to get penalized even though it's not your
What
fault,
can I do
and
for
there's
you?
no way
Go
the
with
system
honor.
could even like compensate for it.
Light
Yeah.
bless you. Need help?
I mean, what's bad with me is that
Be
a
careful.
lot of times, if my team's bad, I can't carry them, but I excel when I got teammates that are good enough to like pass, and do
Support
stuff.
themselves, yeah.
So then I score a lot of points and they score a lot of points. But if they suck,
You
and
can't.
They don't they
you
don't
can't be the
pass, or
support.
They hog the puck. It's like you can't
Yeah.
help those people out anyway. So if they don't win you the game, you don't win the game, and like also you're not scoring any points because they're not really playing as a good teammate.
Mm-hmm.
That happens all the time because the problem with that game is there's no good AI system to get better, so you kind of have to do like certain practice things, and there's no passing in practice. There's some practice modes, but there's no passing, so no one actually ever learns to pass.
That's
Right?
fair.
People just learn to like dribble around, right? And,
Yep.
and like
Light
take
bless
shots
you.
and be accurate and stuff, but they never learn to pass and actually play as a team, and that's because like the one AI mode where it's like 3v3 with AI or bots on your team and against
Need
bots,
help?
like they're just so bad
careful.
that they
Light
don't have
bless
those
you.
features. Like they
Yeah.
don't really pass to you. At least not like they'll pass to you, but it will be like so slow that it's just not realistic. That it's
You
like,
may as well
yes.
just skate it back and grab it
Here.
yourself.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks,
Pretty
kiddo.
Where's Dylan at? Is he gonna be on? Probably not, right?
I don't know.
Probably
sucks.
not.
Oh,
I help?
Dylan, old, I got a concert to go to every night for the next 10 nights.
True.
For the Alliance.
He's got to make dinner at the concert.
Man, anyone, hey, Justin.
He's not even
can you-
watching the concert.
Can you
He's
host
just
the
there to make dinner.
Tarkov server? Can we play Tarkov? How does that work?
Dude, I had it working at one point, and I couldn't get it working after that. It was a pain in the ass. I can send you the tutorial if you want to try, Jamie.
I don't like reading.
Yeah, well, you have to learn how to set up a fucking server, dude. You always want to have host stuff. You got this is your
Only on
moment, dude.
games where it actually makes sense. Not that fucking shit, dude.
What? Wow. Jamie's like,
There's
I want to do it
layers,
only when
dude.
it's convenient. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
no, I'll do it when it's fucking an actual game and not a mod on a game that's already fucking sketched because it's made by
True.
fucking
Why? You think it'll be
Russians.
too like hard?
You guys,
or
you guys
what?
see the irony that we're playing a modded single-player Tarkov mod.
Well, it's
We're
kind of
playing.
like,
We literally download single-player Tarkov to play multiplayer. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? And then you're like, yeah, the
offline
host is
co-op.
good.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
literally
that's-
it takes away all the issues I had with the game though.
Yeah, but I got like
The
a
queue
No,
times,
I understand. I think it's actually really
the
fun.
fucking lag.
But
I
you
love
do realize how ridiculous it is.
it is
right?
hilarious, but I don't like. I agree with you, but I still love it.
So you have to download, you have to install the game, and then you have to figure out how to install single-player Tarkov. And when I say mod, it's not even a mod; it's a fucking like
I mean,
separate
dude,
launcher.
When you say
And then
figure
you have
out,
to
it's literally
mod
just
that
following
launcher
like
so
an
you can play with
instruction
friends.
list. The reason I couldn't set up the server is because I can't access the Comcast app on my phone because it doesn't load to set my what's it called? Port forwarding. So I literally can't do it because of that. If you follow the instructions and can access port forwarding, I bet you
Why
could do
can't
it.
you? What's it called?
I can't do it on the website. They do not allow it anymore. You have to
Oh,
go
why
through the
can't
app,
you do it
and
on
the
your
app
phone? Yeah, I
because
know what you mean.
it just stays loading in the app. It's like it's stuck loading forever. I've reinstalled it twice, dude. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, I could try again, but like that's literally I physically can't because of that. It's not hard. It's you follow a set of instructions. You could do it, Jamie.
Well, yeah. So what happens is, I might do it. But you know what scares me though is the amount of text I have to read. Eddie. Like, listen, I don't like to play fucking Dota because of all the reading.
Dude, all right. If I do it with you, will you do it? I will
Can
help.
you read to me, Daddy?
Oh no, I'll link you it and do it. Read it with you.
You know, every time
I'm not gonna literally read it to you, but I'll
every
actually
time
do
you
it.
offer
Let
to
me
help
fin-
me
yeah.
out, you're like really not fucking helpful.
Well, that's because sometimes you really contest what I'm saying and I get frustrated. This time I actually want to help, so I'll do it.
No. When
I
we're
think
playing
dude,
Dwarf
sometimes you
Fortress,
straight
I
up
was like,
ask me for help and like I'll tell you what to do and you're like, yeah, well I want to do it this way. I'm like, okay, well then do that.
No.
Listen,
I remember
Jamie.
in Dwarf Fortress, I'd be like, Eddie, how do you build this thing? And you're like,
Here's how you do it.
And I was like,
Oh, I
you didn't
don't
even
see
say
it. I'm
words.
like, well, you didn't
didn't
make
even
it
say
there.
words. What are you talking about?
Well, dude, a lot of the questions I didn't have answers to, so I'd say,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
didn't
know.
know.
I'd
And I
have
was
to
like, how do you not
Yeah.
know? You did it. You're
You-
like an expert in this game. How do you not
No, I
know?
wasn't.
That's like playing WoW and
Oh,
you like never
that's-
realize there's a dungeon.
Oh well.
That's
How the
realistic.
turntables.
It's your turn to table.
Eddie should know how to do this thing for insert random reason here. Oh, Eddie, you've played Dwarf Fortress before. You should know everything about it.
Yeah, but Justin, just to be clear,
At that time, I
asking
didn't.
him-
Now I do.
I was asking him. I was like, "Why are the traders not coming in?" And you're like, "I don't know." And I was
Well,
like,
there's many options.
I was figuring it out before Eddie could figure it out, and I'm sure he ran.
Jamie's
into
the
these
type of
issues.
guy that'll ask 70 questions before reading a sentence, and it's very tough if he doesn't slow down. That's what Jamie. That's honestly what it was.
No,
You'd
it's
ask me
'cause
a lot
no,
of
no,
things,
no,
and
no,
you overwhelm me
bullshit,
with
dude.
questions. No, I was the guy
No, that's
listening.
what's happening.
I think
I
went-
overwhelm you, but I don't
Yeah.
ask that many questions.
You do. But
It's because you
really
don't care enough. That's really what it comes down to. You're like, eh. That's
Well, I can just
basically
give
most
up
of the time you're
because,
like, eh.
well, yeah, it's a matter of respect. I'm like, do I care enough when he could read a paragraph? I'm like, nah.
Read a It wasn't reading a paragraph though, because I was trying to troubleshoot why the traders were coming. You can't really read a paragraph.
You can.
You're like, that's basically what you were saying.
Read
is
my
you're like-
mind. My
you're like-
mind's the
you're like,
paragraph.
read the paragraph. I was like, I read the paragraph. None of this applies to me. I can't figure out why it's not working. None of this is an issue.
Listen,
Like I'm literally
I
going.
I
through
don't
the
want to
checklist.
get in an
I,
argument, but we didn't do it well before. We'll do it differently. Just let me finish my enlisted game, okay, buddy?
I will say that is one thing that I deal with
And then
all
you
the
got,
time
sorry,
at
just
work.
so I can cut in here.
No,
too.
no, hey,
Then you
hey,
got
we're
Justin.
ending mutually.
Oh, this is yeah.
You motherfucker.
I mean,
You
Dylan. This is
motherfucker, I'll
Dylan.
fight. No, I'm kidding.
I'm talking.
I'll
Dylan.
fight you before we end mutually.
Then I get Dylan to fucking help me out with single player Tarkov, and he was like, "Skip this step. You don't have to do that." I was like, "Okay." And then it turns out
You
have
do,
to do
yeah.
that step. Like
Oh,
you specifically told me I didn't have to do that step.
That's
And
why.
then
Yeah,
That's why.
I had a sigh of relief when he's like, "I'll help you." I was like, "Nice, I'm pretty high. I don't want to."
That's why I like.
Most of the time, that's me, and I won't say it. But I'm like,
We were like,
"Fuck
just
this."
follow the instructions exactly, and then Dylan was like, don't worry about this step. Not important because
And
you're
I'm
not
like,
running.
are you sure? Because it says download this
Both
and
of
that.
these.
And he's like, yeah, but you don't need to do that. I was like, okay, if you say so.
Asked me if I wanted to include
Yep.
I just want to wait till my game's over and I'll actually focus when I'm not playing things. So then, yeah.
But I do deal with that a lot at work, where it's exactly like that. Where could you have very easily installed the Tarkov mod all by yourself with no problems? Yep. All you had to do was read the instructions and follow it exactly.
Yeah, honestly, half
So
it's opening
that
the file
time-
and being like, here's the readme, I'm in.
That time,
The
like,
problem is that I really hate reading.
and
something.
that's the problem. Is like
And that
people
was
are
a
like,
lot of
"Can you help me
fucking
with this?"
reading.
I do that with Bethany, where she's like,
Well-
"Can you help me with this?" And I'm like, "Did you read how to do it yourself?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "Then I wouldn't be helping you. I'd be
It's
doing
like
it
kind
for
of
you, and I'm
offensive
not
when it's
doing
like, well,
that."
what the fuck? Your time's not worth reading, but mine is. Fuck you.
For the Alliance.
I care enough about the server that I'm willing to overlook that. But that's like my perspective of it. Like, dude,
Yeah.
what?
For the Alliance.
Well,
Unless you
basically what it is
if you
that
legitimately
people-
need
if
help
people-
and
if
have
you've
questions,
done it,
that's
if
fair.
you've done it
yeah.
before, then it's different because people assume that because you've done it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I did boop boop boop
Yeah.
boop. When you
But
read,
because
you have
you've
to, you have
done
to read
it-
it multiple times to comprehend what's going on when
Claws
you read
and
it the
leather
first
armor's all
time.
the way up
You're like,
there.
oh.
Well,
Because
see,
it's
I'm-
like saying
I'm very
when it's
different,
saying
actually,
like
okay.
you know when it's saying like go under this tab and click this
We're
thing,
going
and
back.
you're like, but where it doesn't say where the tab is, so now you have to keep reading it and looking over and then reading like what was it called? Where? I don't see it anywhere. And then you find it, and you're like, okay, next step. So what was I supposed to click on in this tab? And it's like back and forth and back and forth.
Okay, I'll be honest, it's the opposite for me. I can do it 100% reading it the first time, and I'll be like, I can't teach people shit because I was just like, I was following directions. I don't remember it. I was just
I mean,
saying,
that's why
dude, that's literally my
the best
job is like following
instructions-
protocols. Be
The
like, we
best
gotta do this. Like,
instructions
all right,
are
cool.
like pictures. You need pictures, like pictures. Boom, 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 arrows, and then a little bit of text if you need to explain a concept. or
Yeah, I
something,
mean,
but,
honestly,
like,
with installing a program, they could probably do that most of the time. I mean, obviously, your files
they're not going to.
locations
They're
might
just like,
change.
I'm just
but...
gonna type out a fucking a
But
novel.
I mean, also, it's like you should know
Jesus.
the directory you installed the file you downloaded to, and the game. There's some basic tips, like if you know how to like open
I
the
mean,
file
what drives me
locations
up
your
a
games are
fucking
stored
wall
at,
is when
that's
it's a
good.
software and it's like, click on this tab, and you're like, where the fuck is this tab? There's a million tabs. Or like a button, click on this button, and you're like, it'd be helpful if you told me where the button was, or like they'd be like, click on this thing under this thing, and you're like, I don't even know where that that overarching thing is, let alone fucking the thing underneath it.
Wait, you have Oh, you have it already fully installed and updated. That's done. I was gonna say you can download this stuff in the meantime. Go to SP. Let me see. I think we have this in a chat. Jimmy, can you see the Tchaikovsky chat?
He reads us, but yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
stream
I
on
think if you
Twitch and
scroll
YouTube.
up, at some point there should be a link. Let me see how far
Kind
back.
of back and forth in it.
No, what the fuck? I thought it was here.
I don't think it was there.
Yeah, I guess it's not. I'm sorry.
Let's see
Never
when the
mind.
last post was.
No, it's not there. I put it somewhere, but I guess I just sent it to somebody, or I don't know. I'll find it in a sec when this is done. Fuck. Those files aren't big. If you have Tarkov downloaded, that's the majority of it anyway. There are like 2 mods you need to get. One's called like Sane, and that's like it makes player AI that's like better, essentially. So you have the scavs, and then like.
Oh, are
Pretty
you
sure they
adding
had that
the?
post from the thing? Can you link the
Oh yeah.
page
You guys don't, use-
SP Tarkov.
instructions? Yeah.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it that,
I
is
will.
it under that page or is it a different link?
I gotta find it. I think it's on. I don't know. I literally have to find it still, and I'm in the middle of something. I'm sorry, but I will help when I'm
Alright,
done.
here we go. Here we go.
Well, I told you wait till I'm done. Now I'm in.
Here we go. All right. You think Chuck and Dylan
No,
and
actually-
Justin are
actually,
bad
we're not
playing
going yet.
Dota?
We're not going
This is
yet.
Eddie. This is Eddie and Jamie. This is when we start screaming.
Oh fuck it!
What the fuck is the button? What are you talking about?
What's something we can argue about? Act like fuck. I hate slop shot.
Like you do.
I mean,
It's like saying,
Sure.
it's like saying you hate Elmo.
no.
It's kind of douchey.
There's
Dude,
there's
you know
a
what my boss
difference.
told me once that's like saying you hate public transportation. And I was like, what?
Everyone
does that
hates
mean?
public transportation.
It's like
I'll give
saying
you the
hate-
context. Yeah, I was like, dude, I hate this experiment. Nothing's working out. And he's like, what? How can you say that? That's like saying you hate public transportation. And I was like,
I
what
feel
the
like
fuck
it
does that
makes
mean?
sense to
Does-
say you hate public
Here's
transportation.
I think he didn't think of it both ways. Where I like the idea of public transportation, but its execution is dog shit.
Do you though? I mean, Here's the thing. So this is one thing I tend to, when people are like,
Are
"Yeah,
you guys
public
seriously thinking he
transportation
meant
is so
to
much
invoke
better."
this much conversation with
No,
that
no, no.
comment?
Well,
No,
this
no, I
brings up-
think he
brings up
didn't
a
think
thing
about
I feel-
that.
I like to bring this up to
Oh.
people who are like really pro, like, you know, public transportation is because, like, you know, European has amazing public transportation. American public
Philly's pretty
transportation
good.
sucks. It's like, I understand if you need to rely on public transportation, you want it to be good, right? But like, ideally, private transportation is always going to be better. It's a luxury. It's literally a luxury for a reason.
I mean,
Like,
it'll be
but
better until
people get
everyone
so-
has it, and then it's not a luxury by that
Well,
definition. Yeah,
people-
like
People
cars and
get
traffic,
so what's it called?
pollution.
So like kind of
Space.
hardcore public transportation that it's like no, it's still not going to be better than flying on a private jet. Like, what are we talking about here?
Well,
Like, you have
having
to
a
put in
bus
context.
means you don't have to have like 8 garages or 8 parking spaces.
Not at all, dude. Okay, cool. Sure.
You know,
Yeah, that's the big part.
there's like
Is
a lot of bonuses.
what
you
not
know?
just
I'm
not just the bonus
talking
of
about that,
emissions.
but what I'm talking about is
You ran
it's
into
always
Salvador?
nicer to have your own space. That it's fundamentally.
I mean,
not like practical.
yeah,
I'm talking
but some
practically.
people
I'm
would be like,
talking
it's nice to have
fundamentally.
my own space, as in I can live in the city because there's more space because
So
there's public transportation.
here's the thing, Eddie. So that is a good point, but a counterpoint would be public transportation. You're always going to
luxury
have
is
to
better,
be
yeah,
indirect, and private transportation is going to be much more direct because you're the only person who needs to go to your specific point, right?
Yeah, but there's a saturation point with so much luxury transport that it clogs up the luxury transport, making it on par with public transport because of traffic.
Well,
That's
not necessarily.
That's a tough thing. Is having
It really
the
depends on if you're living in a highly dense area, sure. But like, if the
Yeah,
world is
that's the only,
perfectly
well, that's
spaced
the
out, then
only
no.
area where this question would matter.
having balance is the worst part
Yeah.
because you're
But
getting.
that's what people don't understand when they talk about. Sorry, Justin.
No, you're good, you're good.
But this is what
Fuck you, Justin! You shut your goddamn whore mouth!
The argument is they're like, why is it, America should have so much better public transportation? Like, you don't understand. Americans have to have much further distances to travel, and public transportation doesn't make sense. Like, basically, people
Yeah.
like they almost are like they want public transportation to be as good as Europe all over America. It's like, but it doesn't make sense.
Well,
in-
Jamie, I'd really prefer if the
and
buses and
the
subways didn't
Midwest-
have shit on them.
The Midwest should not, like, it just doesn't work. Public transportation would not work in the Midwest. It doesn't,
Oh,
because people would have to, in order to make it economical for a bus route when you're in a very low dense area, it's gonna suck for everybody, even if it's a high quality bus with not shit on the seats, right?
Jamie, this
Because now
bus
you
has
have to
no
spend
friction.
so much longer time.
And it's powered by shit. So the shit on the seats.
Hey, they're basically comparing the U.S., which is super low dense compared to Europe, and spread out to be like,
Jimmy,
but we need
even
to
the
be like them,
like,
and it's like, well, it doesn't make any
the
sense.
public transport we do have in the city is shittier than the stuff they have. So, I mean, they do have better
Because
for
most
sure.
people rely on the cars, though. I mean, honestly, in Boston, where I live in my life, I would not want to have to take a bus. I would rather drive because I can listen to my own music. I can do
Well,
whatever
yeah,
I want.
I have
go wherever
headphones, I can
want,
do that.
and do a bunch of stuff.
You can, but some people can't, and they like to get places. You know, in the city,
Yeah.
it's like
That's
having
why I
a car
said for
fucking
me.
sucks too. So it's like, I can
But
see why people like it.
people try to argue that like public transportation is like the best. It's not the best for everyone.
That's the big thing
It
is
should
like
be on par with our stature as a #1 world power. I would say
Well,
that.
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's clearly
in
not.
cities. Sure,
Yeah,
I
what
totally
we
agree.
have is what we have should be on par. What's already
But
made
here's
should
the
be on par.
problem.
Bam, there you go.
But
Yeah, in
the
cities wherever
problem
it
is
bam.
that how much money you're willing to spend and how much does it affect certain population, right? In Europe, it affects the entire population practically
Here it
because they all
affects the
live in
people that
areas
are
where it
gonna
does.
die.
But
being
when
poor.
like America traditionally was a suburban, since like
it was moving
40s,
out of
all
the
in
cities
suburbs.
is what it was.
And it
Yeah,
doesn't make
the
sense in
American
suburbs
dream.
to have that transportation.
So basically, what Eddie's saying, or Eddie, what Jamie's saying is, we should continue listening to the boomers because they did things right and definitely didn't tank the entire world economy multiple times.
Yeah, I'm confused. Like, yes, there are areas where this is bad, but what we do have is still inadequate and should be improved. So it doesn't like. Yes, that's
But,
my final statement.
Jamie, I definitely get how far do you not just live from your job, but also the difference of your job You from your job and your job from the city.
Weapons better.
Because like your job's not in Boston, right?
Well, basically, when I have this argument, it's not an argument, but logical reasoning discussion with people.
Who's arguing that like we need buses everywhere? That's what I'm asking.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like you need to add context that you're saying the public transportation inside of cities.
Well, yeah, there is no public
what they
transportation
say
outside
is-
of cities.
Because the difference, here's the difference, is it's the
That is
context
the
of the
public.
difference between Americans and Europeans. Because Europeans have public transportation everywhere, even if it's not in the cities, and the public transportation is really good, and they're not in the cities. But what I'm expressing is that it works in Europe, even when you're not in cities, but it will not work in America when you're not in cities.
Why don't we have trains?
Why do we have not have high-speed trains?
Yeah.
We have trains.
Like high speed,
High
like bullet.
speeds.
Yeah, why do we not have high speed trains?
Because we don't like
Because
paying
California
taxes.
fucked it up so bad. If you want the most short and up-to-date answer, California's fucking up high-speed trains. It's gonna
You
set
mean
back-
Elon Musk is fucking up high speed
How
trains?
can one person?
No,
do that?
California.
How can one state fuck up all the trains?
Bureaucracy. How do they fuck up anything?
But it's state mandated.
So, the way
Yeah.
you guys know what's going on in California, right?
is
How
it
can they
is it
stop
anything
every-
involving
they were
the
the
nation?
first one. They were the first ones to
Listen,
start
Jay,
a
I
high-speed
want a
train
law.
project.
Yeah, is it
And this
anything
is what
involving the
happened
nation,
was-
or is it just California?
It's California. It's
Okay,
California state.
then I don't care.
government.
I'm not in
But
California.
the problem
them.
is that so they
California can do
are
what they
the
want. They
first project, and it's going so badly that no one is going to invest in the U.S. But
mean-
it's not because of high-speed train or technology; it's because of bureaucracy and bullshit. So what they did is instead of the whole idea was supposed to be connect L.A. to San Francisco, I think, or L.A. to one of those two major cities, and instead of connecting the two hubs, which makes the most sense because then it's the most traffic, right? Like, you know, high density to another high density area.
Well, hey,
you
don't
get a
say it
lot of
makes sense.
traffic.
We don't understand like city planning and shit. To be fair, there's
Well, I'm
probably a
just
lot
saying
of shit we don't see yet.
the most amount of users and the most amount of people who would use it, and then instead
Well, yeah, you
they
also
ended
have to
up
think you have to like
rerouting
dislocate
it.
everything on the way there too,
But
and you have to make
the-
more
their
space.
plan
There's other
was
shit in
well, no.
play.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
Eddie. It goes deep. So they planned on because it's so expensive. That's part of the reason why, because it's a big project to do any high-speed rail. So they were going to start building it and then start making money off of the sections they built to fund the rest of it, right? To help. Fund
Oh,
the
that's
rest of
just nah. That's dumb.
That
And
Hawaii's
the
trying to do the same
section they
thing, and it's not
first
working.
Was not the
Scam.
section they would make like profit.
Yes.
On. Basically, they built sections, and it's way over budget and costing more money than they projected. So that's not good, obviously. And then the sections they have running is not making them any money, and they were projected to make a lot of money to help pay for the project. So it's a double whammy of it's way over budget, it's costing more than they expected to do stuff, and they were supposed to supplement it with like actively running it, you know. So
Are you
there's,
sure you're not talking about Hawaii? Because the same thing has happened. They built
it's
their train to the west side of the island
It's
instead of the
California.
east,
And then,
so none of the tourists are
when
using
I say
it.
the bureaucracy, part of the reason it happens is because every local legislator person was trying to
Takes
get a
bribes.
high-speed stop in their town so that they could win votes in their town. They're like, hey, look what I did. I got the high-speed train to stop in our town and not the other town. Because basically redivert it to a place to their town. They're trying to go in a straight line, so they're not going to like branch out a lot, right?
Wait, can I
So
pause
they,
you quick,
they give
Jamie?
it to their town.
Please.
Sure.
I feel like you were saying like I think this is a problem more with America implementing.
This is a problem with
the
people, not
highway
with
rail,
the
not
thing.
like-
Bureaucracy. That's how I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
So the
Yeah,
problem
but-
isn't the train.
No, you were saying it was about like
no,
America's
that's what I'm saying.
infrastructure.
No. What I'm saying is, it's because California was like the guinea pig, and it's going so bad that people are not going to invest.
Oh,
in
you're linking it
because
back.
looks
Okay,
so
wait,
bad.
Justin, what he say? He's linking it back to why other people want to do it less, not why we're
Yeah,
not good
not
related
why
to
they
Europe.
should do it. It's just like realistically, people aren't going to do it when the first person to do it lost their ass. On that
I would
project.
still contend, following that we could do it. It's just been poorly implemented, and no one gives a shit right now.
There's a bunch
especially-
of social problems too, of like you have to culturally change in order to make money on the project from selling a bunch of tickets. You have to culturally change people into not using cars.
True.
And it
Well,
makes
you also
sense
have
when
to
you go
bore
a city
people
to a
like you're
city,
on
but, like, when the sections they have built like now or close to being built are like not the areas where areas where people have cars. So less
commercial
likely to-
areas. That's what you want. like retail or whatever to sell shit to drive people over there.
High-speed rail is really like it's targeting
Yeah.
plane routes, basically local regional plane routes from LA to San Francisco.
Bam. Taking away
It's
their
not.
business.
It's not like you're gonna take a high-speed rail to go to the shops and back in one day. I mean, that's low-speed rail.
You guys both for gifting some subs, dude.
Why not high speed?
Fellas, welcome guys to the
Probably
show.
the price
Does
of
it
the
take too
ticket.
much to speed up and slow down?
No, it's just the price of the ticket. They have to sell a premium to make up how much money they spent on it.
I feel like so.
It's not.
I'd
It's not
like
really
to-
like how much it costs to run. It's that they need to recuperate their investment.
So how does Europe afford it and we can't?
Yeah, I'm glad.
Europe doesn't really have high-speed rail. Japan does
But how do they have better infrastructure in general and afford it, even if it's not
because
high speed rail?
they maintained it and built their whole system around rail systems, and we built our system around
You see,
highways.
Eddie-
Let our terrains degrade.
Eddie, there was these group
So,
of people called
the investment
the
cost,
Nazis,
essentially?
and they needed trains for what they wanted to do, so they built trains.
That's not everywhere.
So one key part is that we didn't have much infrastructure.
Also, passenger trains are different than cargo trains, I believe. Like, I don't know if the actual
I don't know.
rails are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
to be
they're
honest.
different rail lines.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So that's like a big.
So what? The
difference.
width
For those-
is different, or what?
Yeah. Well, they have to
That
be
could
able
be
to
a
withstand
factor.
more weight for sure, and they travel at lower speeds,
also
so I assume it'd
don't-
be different.
They also don't generally, because the rail systems in the U.S. commercially, not the private or the. When I say commercially, I mean like cargo trucks or cargo trailers or whatever.
Transportation for like
Like those are packed all the time with goods and cargo and heavy metals and oil and gas and stuff. The things that are really heavy and expensive to ship around. So you put them on a big train, it's really efficient. But then I don't think they really have the capacity to run passenger trains on those routes.
Yeah. I assume there's also like
And they go,
different regulations
they go. Well, the
speed-wise.
biggest thing, they go to different places.
Wait.
They don't go to the downtown cities.
Yeah,
because
true.
You don't need those things in the cities. So,
Yeah, so they can't even use those lines to do other things. So a lot of those industrial things may have been reused, but I don't think they
To
could
get
be
to convert to
necessary. I don't think they
high-speed rail.
could. They can't transition to like a public use thing. Is what I was getting at, Justin. Sorry.
In order to
Yeah,
convert
yeah,
to
yeah.
high-speed rail, you need to just revamp all the existing train lines and probably add a lot more that make more sense because things have changed so much since the old lines, like where the population centers are. It's the whole name of the game, connecting
Yeah.
population centers. So what
Yeah,
happened
also
was,
think about-
before we had any structure, right, because we were a new country, cars started getting developed, and people started moving around a lot more, and it just made sense to develop around highways because we had a ton of wealth and people were all driving cars and the economy was booming, so everyone was buying cars and stuff, and no one was going to go on trains. And so it kind of developed that way, and no one was using trains, because trains suck, dude. Especially nowadays. I mean, not high speed. High speed is good.
I don't mind the train, honestly.
Fundamentally, low speed
True.
trains just take so long, especially
Better
when
than
you
a
consider
bus.
how many stops they have to do.
Better than a plane.
Early grads,
Planes, trains, and
I like the
automobiles,
one.
though.
I like SEPTA, dude.
inevitably 16.
SEPTA's not bad.
Let's get this protected.
I mean, but that's one thing you'll realize if you like driving around in Europe, and even in certain areas in the U.S., you realize like
yeah,
compared to
ours
the
is
mid-
worse
the
compared to them.
Northeast- No, like our like roads, we have so many more roads and easier to get places using cars and roads than
I
it is in
can't
Europe
realize
because
that.
their whole structure
Like-
is not built around roads. It's built around like grain and public transit.
Honestly, our roads are starting to fucking fall apart. Transitioning is now.
No, I don't mean the quality of the
Shit.
roads. I mean the quantity of the roads, and that determines like how easy it is to get to certain places.
Well,
Kind of like trains
yeah.
really suck
The
for us
future's
because
now,
we don't
old
have a lot
man.
of train lines, right? It's like you gotta go kind of out of your way.
So it doesn't
be all
sound like we
stuck.
couldn't do it. It just sounds like people chose not to because it's expensive.
Well, it was the context of the time was it made more sense to build highways than
Well, even now, like it sounds like people definitely could.
it's a lot of money to do.
Yeah, yes. That's what I'm
And
saying.
there,
It's just too
eventually, if it will happen if there's enough people who want.
Oh, they're gonna have to, dude. The population goes up, you have finite space, every person that has a car takes up double that space, housing, car storage. It's just public transport is inevitably gonna be necessary.
Yeah, probably, but it's really a question of the timeline.
Well,
when you-
inevitably. It's
Yeah,
not a
But
when.
if that's in 20 years or 200 years.
Think of it as like supply and demand, but with time. Like how much time do you want to waste going to work in your own car? is it worth having
Well,
your own car if
put
you
it
have to
this
sit in
way.
traffic and you could just take a bus for a quarter of the cost and you
Most
just
of
have
the
to sit with
U.S.
other
I
people,
mean,
you know?
most of
That's
the
what you have to
U.S.
think
it's
about.
not a
The only
problem.
two more
Like,
pendants for
95% of
some
the
people,
U.S.
by the
doesn't have
time
any
I
issue
tr-
with
I don't-
traffic
this
right now.
isn't
Probably
even
won't
the
for
end. I have
many
another pla- I have
decades.
another place to grind.
I mean, cities
only
disagree, but
cities.
yes.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm talking
I'm
about.
gonna be like
So,
probably
but you
But
don't
that's where
need
this would
you don't
hit
need the
most.
train tracks.
And
You
also,
don't
where's
need-
the population booming the most, Jamie?
What's like max level?
Yeah, but you don't.
And
need
where are
to
people
add
going
train
to?
tracks
Cities.
the cities. You don't need to add train tracks to the cities.
Yeah, but public transportation will
Yeah, so
definitely be
that's what's
undoubtedly
gonna
more
happen
needed
is
going
The
forward.
tram
But
car, please.
There's two different ideas of public transportation too. It's basically
Trams,
like
buses, and subway. That's what Philly do.
you
all
could
of them.
have like internal city transportation and then external city transportation, but those are
Yep.
both grouped into
Except,
public transportation. I don't think
yeah.
the U.S. actually
I
needs
guess, like, there's gonna be a
external
lot of
city
places
transportation.
where the game,
They
where the
need
que-
that
where the,
internal
the
cities.
rest is like,
And
Dude, I can
honestly,
take a
every
train
city
from
is
here to Bethlehem.
yeah.
it's not too bad to be a little bit ahead.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what we do need. I think Jamie has the
That's
wrong
what-
idea.
yeah.
That's what we do need is
Also,
because
if
we
you-
need to
once
be
you
able to
start
reach the
rail,
suburbs.
It's cheaper to extend it than it is to start it. So at that point, it's like, hell yeah, go for it.
Well, every city is expanding in rail lines and stuff. 'Cause every city's expanding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
But
gonna be an
also, I
inevitable
mean,
thing.
one
Public
thing that's
transportation is
also
gonna
kind
happen
of stifened
in the
how
cities.
the expansion
Asterisk.
of like trains and buses is that airfare became so cheap. So it doesn't make sense to use a slower form of public transportation when you can fly.
I mean, if you're poor, it does. And you're trying to get across the city.
Well, actually, I mean that's what I'm expressing is that the fact that it became cheaper mean that there's more people who could afford to fly than had to take the train.
But
So
there,
there's a
let's say
shift.
it's like an hour and a half drive. You're not gonna fly that. That's like
Oh, but
the
what
whole
about
entirety
train?
of a city.
So you got an hour and a half drive, or a 4 or 5 hour train, or
Train would be slow. The train would be
like
faster than
30
the drive.
minute or at 30. No, it wouldn't. Well, it depends if there's how many stops. Is it like a thing that doesn't have that many stops?
I mean,
So
me
it's
taking
just
the
inefficiency.
train home
I
cuts
would
the time
expect-
literally in half. It goes from an hour and a half to 45 minutes. But that only gets
The
me
train's
to,
not going to be
eh,
faster than driving, unless there's like crazy traffic.
I mean, it's a you're assuming the paths are very efficient, Jamie. But when you're saying America was
The
also
highway. I
founded
mean,
on
that's
roads,
the thing, dude. Highways
it's
are
like,
extremely efficient.
Yeah, highways. If you can access the highway 100% of the time too.
Most of the time, is
Okay.
most of the
Yeah.
distance
Hold on,
you
here's the
travel-
thing, though. Here's the thing.
When you go long distances, the vast majority of it is going to be on the highway, which is extremely efficient.
Okay, but what if you
That's
have?
true.
It's short distances when you actually are inefficient in a car.
So you have the the highway median going from Philly to the New Jersey
Those highway
Turnpike.
psychics.
Yeah. No, it's a medium.
Do you guys know the Pennsylvania Turnpike was like the first one in the country?
Yeah, that's
we
why it's
pike turn, bro.
that's why it's the fucking like
Fucking
most
revolutionary.
expensive road in the world.
Yeah, we kick ass, dude.
Um,
Dick.
but the big thing is like so you have the median on a highway.
No, I
The
disagree.
the New Jersey Turnpike goes all the way up to New York City. Why not just have a train? So instead of taking a bus from Philly to New York, you take a train. So now instead of taking an hour and a half, it takes 30 minutes or whatever.
It also fit
From
like
where?
8 times the people, so.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
New York.
Yeah.
Also, I think that one thing you're really overlooking is like the mass time it saves, not per
If
individual.
you had, I mean,
for,
that's
like,
where
everyone.
if it was 30 minutes, that would be a high-speed train.
I mean, you're
Well,
not
it's like,
going
if a
very
train
far.
Can hold like 1,000. Let's not. I'm just gonna pick a random arbitrary number. Like let's say it can hold 8 times whatever a bus can hold easily.
Yeah, so
That's
a bus
fair, right?
holds
That's
100
very
people, so
low.
you now have 800 people,
Yeah, that's 800
I mean-
people that aren't on the streets and don't need to have cars stored somewhere if they're just relying on this.
So one fundamental part of it, though, is that it's not about how much it can do; it's how much demand is there.
Well, that's why I'm saying the demand's inevitably going to go up in every city.
I think we
For
should
sure.
go do it 3 people.
Because more people and less space and less
Yeah.
space because cars and housing.
But we haven't
And
reached the
people
point where it makes sense
driving
to
there.
do it yet. Because it's all
I mean,
comes
that's
back
why
to
it makes
somebody's
sense
gotta
investment.
invest.
Hey.
This is like the last shit we need to do.
Yeah,
before we go
but
back
not
to,
right now. When you can wait,
Barons and shit, so I can't
you
wait
can
for
just
that, actually.
you can use
I
that
like
to
to save
gain
more
interest
bucks.
on your money instead of spending it right now.
I don't think it's ever a commercial thing. I just don't think anyone gives a
You got
shit.
Priest, you got
It was
Mage.
like, I want to develop a transnational public transportation system. No one.
Well, it's how do
The
you look
government,
at it?
and
Is
no one
it-
gives a shit.
If it's private, then it's all
What can I
about
do
how
for
much
you?
money
Like
am I going to make
bless
off of this investment,
Yeah,
which
pitch that to someone
isn't. It
privately.
doesn't make sense right now, right? Because they're not going to make enough money right now. So then it has to be the government to do it, and then in terms of them, instead of money, it's how many votes am I going to get if I do it? And I don't think it makes sense right now for them to win those
To do
votes.
that at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We
I'm
can't
talking
do it
obviously the
because of
people,
the people.
the people in
High
the city,
five,
like they
Justin.
get a lot of votes if it's in the if they're like a government person who's in a city, right?
It's what it
But
all
you need
comes
a lot
back
more
to.
sway with the amount of money you're gonna need to do.
Yes, it's completely feasible. Americans just suck dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like free healthcare and stopping mass shootings.
Never
what can we
raises
do?
back up.
You know, it's so. I this is another a topic that I feel like people like kind of
No,
miss
it's
some context on, is when they talk about
He says
healthcare.
healthcare, swear
in
to
the US,
God.
Obviously, you know. the
Oh
cost
my
of
God,
healthcare in the US is
Jamie.
really bad, right?
Jamie's
Nah.
gonna.
But what they group in, I
You
think
missed the
incorrectly,
humanity.
is people try to say that the healthcare in the U.S. is really bad, right?
It
Like
is.
the
It is,
quality of healthcare.
Oh, no,
and
no,
that's
no.
not the
No, no,
case.
no.
It's not the quality of the healthcare; it's the cost of the healthcare.
The fact
yeah.
that it's cheaper if you needed to get, if you needed a
Yeah, but that's irrelevant if you can't afford it. So who gives a
Exactly,
shit about
yeah.
the, like, what?
well, if you needed something done like
40% of
if you
people
needed
would
a
tell you it
spinal
doesn't matter.
fusion
Yeah.
surgery, it is cheaper to fly to Denmark without insurance, get the spinal surgery, and fly back. And it's not just cheaper. You could do that like 40 times. Like 40 times you could do that surgery and the flights, and it would be the same price
Yeah.
as doing it in America.
And that's not what I'm saying. What I'm
There's
saying
nothing
is
defensible about
that
our healthcare.
surgery like better than the surgery in the U.S. in terms of like the performance?
I
of the
mean,
surgery?
honestly,
Probably
it's like
not
probably
really.
5% worse.
Yeah.
It's probably
But that's-
5% worse, Jamie.
but that's-
you know what doesn't matter? The fact that you can get it.
But here's the problem: is that people
No, people die.
People group,
Like, that's ended
people
there.
group
like, what?
the quality with the cost into the term because they look at the statistics and they say, look how unhealthy Americans are. But it's
That
like,
as well, yes.
We
That's
are.
misleading because the Americans are unhealthy because of the culture and the lifestyle we live, not because of the quality of the healthcare is bad.
But how... What? So how's that relevant to this?
I mean, yes, also
That's-
true.
What I'm saying is that people incorrectly say that the quality of American healthcare
Is why we're unhealthy. Because our healthcare is shit, we are unhealthy. I don't know.
Because you
I've
look at
literally
you
never
look at
heard
the
that
charts
argument.
And they
So.
say like they
Yeah, I've
say
never
look
heard
at, like,
that, ever.
You look at the charts and they say basically.
People always
you
say our
know,
healthcare
you
is
pay-
bad because
Well,
it's
here's the
unaffordable.
headline. Here's the headline,
No,
and it's
I disagree.
a very common headline: is that American pay the most for their health care and have
Careful.
poor health care. Basically, they pay for their health care, but they're like
Yes.
we're number 20 on all the statistics of like
On cost
best,
efficiency?
best country, no, best
No, no
country
way.
to like have a baby in. And
Yeah.
I'm not talking about money. I'm
Because-
talking
Oh, well, that's different.
Oh,
that's
well,
different
that's-
because of
gotcha,
the South,
gotcha.
Jamie.
Safety
That's
of
because
having a
Republicans.
baby.
That's Republicans, Jamie. That's totally different.
safety of having
Yeah,
cancer
that
or
makes
whatever
sense.
and different
Yeah.
things like cancer
Well,
rates.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they say like cancer rates.
Yeah.
America's number 20 in cancer rates, and
That's
we have really
irrelevant
bad
of healthcare.
It's like,
Okay.
no,
that's-
yeah.
Got it.
So I'm saying, oh yeah, it's bullshit that the price is just way too expensive in the U.S. Like
So we
ridiculously
should have free
expensive.
healthcare, yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, but then they try to say it was like, yeah, but our
You know what,
doctors
Eddie?
are not bad at their jobs.
Eddie, no free healthcare. You have to pay for your healthcare, but you don't have to pay any extra when you fucking go. Oh, you need the surgery? Guess what?
Oh,
You
yes,
pay for
no,
healthcare.
free
It's covered.
healthcare-
You
free
know?
healthcare,
Yeah.
Justin, is taxes.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not
I mean,
free
yeah,
healthcare.
yeah.
Everyone pays the same
Everyone
amount
pays it, yep.
because we're all human beings that need healthcare.
Okay.
It's just make more tax. Just there you go.
Moves there.
Oh, that was the best thing, Jamie. I know you
It's so
didn't see it
fucking
because
dumb.
it's on. It's
Do you disagree
on.
with that though, Jamie? If we all
It's on
paid the
our
tax
side of
for
things.
Healthcare, universal healthcare. If we taxed it, that's it. We just pay it for taxes. Would you be against that?
Can you?
Tax healthcare. That sucks.
So everyone can have it and it's cheaper.
No.
from the
You said
majority
That's what
of
universal.
healthcare.
What?
You're
Yeah,
gonna put
healthcare
tax
is
on
a
being
tax.
cancer?
No,
Oh
yes,
my God.
yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Fucking psycho, Eddie.
Yeah,
You
but
got
that's
cancer,
all-
so you pay more
It's
now.
like, sorry,
You just
here's
pay
the-
7%.
7% tax on your dental appointment tonight.
The
Yeah.
the one big
Cheaper than it is now, Lamau.
say the big thing is so like You have that, Jamie. It's not on. Why don't you share that TikTok of all of the people that voted for Trump right now, learning that the Affordable Health Care Act is Obamacare.
Yep.
And now they're like, wait a
I
second,
haven't seen that.
People who voted for Trump, where they're like, wait a second, the only reason I have health care right now and I'm going through this major life crisis with my health, the only reason I'm able to afford it is because of the Affordable Health Care Act. But
Fuck that, dude.
it was so it was so driven into them that Obamacare is bad. They didn't know that it was the same thing. The Affordable Health Care Act is Obamacare. It's the exact that's
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but I haven't seen anything like that.
yeah. It's because it's not on your
Universal
side. Yeah,
healthcare, dude. If you don't
it's not
agree
on
with
your
it,
side
I
of
think
the
you just
internet.
don't care about human
it
beings.
really is just that people are brainwashed into the party lines, basically.
Well, do you agree with universal health care?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh,
okay.
oh,
I want to double check.
did you guys see the big thing about
I think it's literally a moral. Like,
So,
yeah,
so like
you
the reason
shouldn't
I
die.
bring up
We pay
one thing
taxes
I
for
bring
it.
up
Done.
with the quality and why I talk about the quality of healthcare is that
What can I
the
do for you?
the
See you
best
later.
place in the world, if you have a unique
something?
disease that's very rare and not a lot of people have it, the best place to be to get that treated is the U.S.
Chop, dude.
And that's because we have like the most amount of research into like very rare and not like very common diseases, because we have all this excess like wealth in the research industry of healthcare that there's like people working on it somewhere because there's money somewhere to work on it. If you go to like Europe or something, it'd be pretty uncommon to find a doctor that specializes in this rare disease,
I can see
because
that.
they don't have as
Maybe.
many. Like honestly, when I think when you look at the numbers, they just don't have as many healthcare workers and stuff because it's financially there's not as much of an incentive.
I don't actually know about healthcare worker pay, to be honest. I just know I would not want to
Well,
be
that's
a nurse
one
and
of
get paid
the
under 60K or 70K.
one of the
for sure. That'd be
anti
way
what's it
stressful.
called? One of the anti things, anti universal healthcare drum lines or whatever, you know? Because like
No, what do you
if
mean
you're a
drum line?
doctor, you shouldn't be for it because you're going to get paid.
Oh,
you know.
that
What do you
a
mean?
doctor
What are you
specifically.
talking
So
about?
that I argue that the same
the
as like
word?
CEOs. Like, oh no, your doctor is getting paid less. He's only making $150,000 a year instead of $500,000 a year. Oh no!
It's
Like, go fuck yourself. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing about the thing that I learned about the healthcare is that it all stems from the insurance companies.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
They're the
yeah,
ones
absolutely,
who
yeah.
drive everything. Because what happens
Privatized
is,
healthcare.
Well, I don't
The,
think there's any point pointing things out until they're just like, yeah, we need to
the
make
hospitals,
universal
right,
healthcare.
charge a
Point all
lot
the
of
shit out,
money.
but, no.
Hospitals charge a lot of money because the insurance companies get a negotiated rate, and then the hospitals counter that by increasing the price to counteract the discount, right?
Yep.
So it's like it's like the Black Friday deals. You raise the price and then discount it. And then on the pharmaceutical side, the pharmaceutical industry is like, you know, spending a shit ton of money on R&D
Oh,
of a new
that's-
drug, and then never letting it be what do you call it, generic?
Yeah.
A generic drug or whatever, so other people
Well,
can make it.
eventually it goes
And then-
into generic. It
But
takes
then,
like 15 or
but then
20 years,
it's
Jamie.
not the
Yeah.
it's not the
Well,
pharmaceuticals
exactly, that's a lot.
because, well, if it doesn't, what's it called, Eddie? If they don't repatent it, which you can do through fucking bullshit means. So I think
don't,
it was
don't think you can do it with drugs, Jamie.
it was OxyContin. It famously
Can
was the
you
biggest one.
repatent
So
drugs?
yeah, Eddie, what they did is they added one new functionality to the drug. I don't know if it was OxyContin.
Oh,
but
so
they
it was a
added
new
one
patent?
Yeah, so there's like, hey,
Oh my
no one can make
God.
this because we added this. But it basically, when you looked at it, was like it was bullshit.
It's the
It was
same
like
thing. It just wasn't
nothing
on the original
significantly
patent.
different.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know how like theoretically, you know, all the Disney IP should be public IP now, but they keep like somehow getting bullshit reasons to be
They
able to extend
redrew
the
Mickey,
IP.
and it's still Mickey, so it's just like
It's
there
different
was
from.
one.
It's different with drug manufacturing though, because it's considered a different chemical composition. So they might
I
have
know.
to. So they
No,
can
but what
technically.
they did was
they stopped
is-
selling the old formulation, but when that patent runs
Uh-huh.
out, other people can make it. But because they're only making the new one, they'll have that new brand that seems better for like 17 years at least. But I think it's 20 years. I forget. I took a class in this. I don't remember. But it's fucked.
either way, it's the
But
same thing. It
is
comes
that
down to
they
the
did-
company.
They didn't actually change it. Like fundamentally, it was basically the same, but there was.
Oh, like
one
hey, we
slight
added fucking
functionality.
sugar. We added sugar
Yeah.
on the side chain.
It was like
Let's
the
go.
delivery mechanism or something. About no, that was, I'm getting my facts confused with multiple things.
That would
So
be
like
a
one of the
new
things with the
device.
opioid epidemic, the I don't know if you guys ever looked into it, but like what they did was they said it was non-addictive. They're like, it's not it's great. The war on pain is what they called it.
The war on
campaign
pain.
basically was like no one has to suffer from pain again because of this painkillers are so great. And guess what? They're
Okay.
non-addictive because the delivery mechanism meant that like it was delayed. You know what do you call
Extended
it? When it's
release is what they
delayed?
call
yeah,
it.
extended release. But it was like yeah, but people will just abuse it, and then it's
Well, that's
super
because you can
addictive,
break them
hyper
open
addictive.
and snort them.
Yeah, and so
Like,
it was
you
like
could- yeah.
it was like so the
extended
FDA
release
approved
tablets.
it.
Yeah.
The FDA approved it because it was like, yeah, it looks good. And it was like, well, actually, if you abuse the
But-
system at all, it's like hyper.
Dude, even if you didn't abuse them, they were addictive.
Yeah, it was all bullshit.
It's the fucking what is it? God damn, I used to actually know the whole like chemical pathway for why it activated dopamine receptors at some point.
Go with honor.
But it has a byproduct that slightly activates it, which causes it to be a little addictive more so than other things. And that like not well sometimes I think it's physical addiction. I don't know what that sounds from to be honest. But mental addiction, at least in that idea where your body's like, hey, I need this chemical at this point whenever I'm doing this or it feels off, you know? Like when you feel tired, I need sleep right now because this feels off. But it's like, hey, I need this drug because I feel off. It just happens to escalate much faster. But the extended release shit was just, hey, we're gonna make a tablet with a thicker shell that's made of multiple materials that dissolve at a known rate.
Yep.
And we're gonna make it in different shapes. And then we're gonna put something inside it so it'll take 5 hours
shit.
to give you this much, and then 5 more hours to reach this much.
I don't know if have you guys looked into the opioid epidemic. Like
Eddie, let me
like
run
all
to the inn real
the
quick.
Yeah,
I
shit
need to see
that
this.
became all the shit that became public and why they got fined, like record the pharmaceutical companies got fined by the government, like record amounts. It wasn't just one thing, it was like so many things they did. Like they said it was not addictive, it was super addictive. They like the way they were like pressuring doctors and stuff to like give it to people in different ways, like that was unethical.
Actually, I have not at all looked into it.
It's like one of those things that's extremely depressing because you realize that even though they were like proven to be at fault for like this huge problem, right, the opioid problem, and then like the government will never actually do anything that will seriously they made, I think the thing was like they made like $4 billion off of the opioid epidemic, but they're fined $3 billion.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So it was like, oh, so they still made
Profit.
money. Like it's like, oh yeah, but that's a big deal, you know. It's,
Oh, you know
it's
what?
not $4 million
I
all
lied.
at once and then $3 million all at once. But still, it's like, but they still like.
It's still how it works
basically
out.
It
you
only
know,
ever
like,
turns out to be like a slap on the wrist, and like,
yeah.
they're never gonna like shut down the companies, right? Even though
I
it's,
mean,
like,
to be
this is
fair,
smart.
the CIA
You
was
can
the one
even argue
buying all the
should they shut
heroin,
down
so.
the companies, but like still. Oh, dude, that's crazy too. Fucking all the shit that comes out later on about like the Bay of Pigs and stuff.
Yeah.
You know the reason,
Jamie,
one of the
suit
key
up.
reasons
We're
why
doing
the
the
Bay of-
server.
one of the key reasons, okay, one of the key reasons why
Okay.
the Bay of Pigs failed was because at the day of the invasion, JFK called off air support because he was worried that it would set off like a nuclear incident with flying jets. Like it wasn't us flying jets, but it was something like that.
Yep.
Either us or the people who were trained to fly jets to support. They're like, oh, I don't want to do that. So at the last second, he called it off, and then they didn't have air support, but they still continued on, and then basically all of them got thrown in jail. And it's just a huge disaster.
Huge debacle.
That's how there's the famous guy who was
Huge.
the head of the
Fidel
CIA.
Castro. Oh, not him.
I know who you're
Probably
talking
heard
about.
of his name before, whatever. That's when like JFK.
McNamara?
After that, no. Forget. There's one of the guys who's like been around.
Wait,
he was
so, Eddie,
around
what are
since
we
World
playing?
War II, and
I forgot. I told Jamie I'd help him set up the server.
yeah, yeah. So you gotta link me the website, and then we're gonna go through it.
They're not even in
So,
your neighborhood anymore.
All right. First, do you know how to port forward? Who do you have as your like
Comcast, Xfinity.
We're going back, guys.
Xfinity? All right, download the Xfinity app on your phone.
I already have that. You kind of
C
have to
force?
have that to set it up.
All right, how do you get? Okay, go to. You have it open right now. I'm gonna walk you through this. I'm gonna do it.
Chilling here.
But hold on, is there anything else that we're missing here?
This is the first step. Everything else matters, but this I want. If you can't do this, nothing else matters. So we're doing
I
this
gotta
first.
sign in.
Okay?
It's gonna take a second.
Yeah.
I don't know what sign in is.
If you can't access this, fuck.
Place has some crazy spot. Yeah.
Every time I go to this
Dang it,
thing,
I just
this-
wasted my
something
Hearthstone.
Unexpected happen.
As long as we still do.
Literally every time I open the page on the app, it says something unexpected happens and I can't port forward Jamie. So if you have Xfinity and can't do it, same, you're fucked. Okay. So we're gonna nip this in the bud ASAP.
How real quick, how do you guys feel about? I don't know if you have them. How do you feel about curved monitors?
I don't
think
have
it's
one. I don't know how to
pointless
feel.
when it's not a big screen.
Yeah,
How big is it? Yeah. Does it go
it's-
past like the
When
size
it's a
of
curved
your
monitor,
regular
but it's
monitor?
like the normal monitor, it's like this.
Let's
Yeah,
say,
it's a 27-inch monitor and it's totally normal, and it
27 though.
It's
That's
not
like
worth
the
it.
threshold. Mine's 27. I'd say you need at least 32. For
Yeah.
it to be like, not even more than that. I'd say. I don't know.
But either
I have
way,
two monitors. Have one curved. Bam.
oh, I mean, I have 3, and I still don't think this one needs to be curved. But so I just got, I don't know, because this is also
No, I mean like convert the two monitors into one curved monitor.
Oh,
It's
one
super
large,
sideways
gotcha, yeah,
large.
yeah.
Yeah, and that'd be very great. But
see, I like this is a 1920 by 1080, and
same.
I
dog,
got so
high five.
well, I got so used
Wait,
to
you're not
having
1920
2K.
by 1200 actually, bitch.
Well,
Never mind.
I'm gonna be 25 by
60 by
1440, yeah, or whatever.
That's what it was. I think that's actually one of my monitors.
It's a
is that,
2K
the other's
monitor.
that.
Yeah. So I had a 2K monitor, and then I got this one because it has a higher refresh rate, and
Why are
is
you
curved.
cutting out? Do you have like a high background noise cutting? or
Whoa,
whatever?
no, you cut out too.
It's out.
It's just Discord, I think, because you did
Oh.
literally the same thing that sentence. Am I doing it right now? I'm gonna keep talking.
No,
Can I go out like
no, you're
that?
fine.
Okay, just running the server.
Oh, but anyway,
I'm not included. I wish I was really cool.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is kind of dangerous.
Yeah,
But, I think these guys who we're rolling with are
I had a 2K monitor,
they're proving
but I got
themselves
this one
to be-
because it was a higher refresh rate and curved.
What, 144?
No, this one's
Did I win that?
2
You have higher than 144?
240. Yeah.
Good win, good job.
I just got 144. I'm like, I don't need FPS above that, so I'll just max it at 144 if I ever play a game. That was my rationale. That's why I'm playing Counter-Strike and I want to feel like I'm actually living it. Or like one of those games where you can get like 300, 500.
Well, watching that's one thing when when your computer can run it at whatever FPS it is. That watching all of the, not just the reviews, but also they had someone like Shroud like test all the monitors side by side and like show the
Oh,
difference
you
of
see
when
the
he's doing
video?
things. Yeah, and like
They took off my jobs.
it seems like the one that I got is. Now I went back to not curved. I just bought it from Best Buy. I just have to go pick it up on like the 2nd or something.
Yeah.
It's a 2K monitor and 240.
Wait, what does 2K mean? Like,
It's-
I know
it's the resolution.
quality, like, yeah, but what does that 2000 represent?
I don't know.
Pixels per square inch or some shit?
Probably. Yeah.
Jamie,
It's
what
some
is
quality thing. Because
Wait,
4K
good question.
HD is.
It's like I have a 4K monitor. What does the 4K represent? 4,000 images per like square inch or some shit?
Okay.
Like, what does that mean?
like pixel density.
No. That's
Yeah.
it's not pixel density. It's the number of pixels in the
Well,
image.
4,000 pixels altogether.
It's
That's
I
it?
think it's the multiplication of
What?
x and y.
It doesn't make any sense. There's more than 400 pixels or 4,000 pixels on my screen right now.
Okay, resolution.
Right?
But that's the
okay,
thing.
So when you say 4K, right? 4K
Yeah.
UHD is 3,840 by 2160. And
Yeah, so
they
it-
basically round
Oh,
up.
okay.
They round up
Yeah,
the
so
x dimension.
2560 by
As
1440 is a 2K
3840.
monitor. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the
Alright,
number of
alright,
pixels in the
alright.
one dimension.
That makes sense. Thank you. Okay. All right. Xfinity,
HD is 720. Full HD is 1080.
Oh, that's the other dimension then. Sick.
Yeah, they actually
Can I
think they
help you?
swapped
Oh.
dimensions though.
Safe
to
travel.
I didn't know.
the-
That's a very weird way of describing it, honestly. I don't like that, but it makes sense. At least the way they're doing it.
Yeah, I might.
Follow-
They,
I don't
it's
like
the
it.
X. It's the your width of your monitor. How many pixels?
And then
it
the
has.
height, yeah.
Have a good one.
and
Kinda weird,
8K
it's like
is like
the
7.
quality is dependent on the verticality or some shit. But
Well, not
Jamie, got the
vertical, but
Xfinity app.
Horizontal. Yeah. Yeah, I have it open.
All right, go to Wi-Fi.
Go to manage billing.
No. Listen.
Read
You're
out
gonna
Turn
have
off
your
your
credit card
internet.
information. Yeah. Take
All right,
a
what am I
shot
doing?
tunnel. Go to Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And we're done. All right.
No,
All right,
it's
click.
not working, Eddie. This is.
Click
It's not.
view
It's not
Wi-Fi.
working, Eddie. Why are you so?
Fight me! Your character
I'm supposed to be
sucks.
watching you. What?
No. I was going to, but click view Wi-Fi equipment. Advanced settings.
Everyone's got mana. We even have a fifth person
Port
now,
forwarding.
making it easier.
Does that page load?
I think it's the same as what
Good.
I got. Attack power strength.
Did something
Set
unexpected
up a
happen?
Port forward.
Oh shit! Okay, Jamie, you're gonna have to. I can't do this. I can't help you here. I literally can't do it. But hey, look
You
at
can
my.
help
This
me,
is
you
what.
can
This
read,
is
can't you, motherfucker?
port forward, port 666, dude, 6969 TCP in your router, in and out. Does
Yup.
that help?
Okay.
Like, do you see what I'm highlighting right now?
This is what I'm saying, dude. It's like, how do you
port
get to
forward
that, though?
6.
I
I
gotta
can't
look
see
up
this.
another thing saying, select the device for this port forward.
Your computer.
Desktop, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Manual
Read it
set.
out.
Choose. Don't.
Jamie, stream your phone.
Choose-
Put your webcam on your
choose
phone and
from-
act like you're filming it.
Choose from common applications to use a recommended configuration or manual setup. Hey, maybe
Manual.
Justin can help us with this.
Justin, well, can you fucking stream your phone?
Wait, hold on.
I say this like it's a serious
Choose
thing.
from
I'm sorry.
common applications to use a recommended
Eddie, I could just watch yours.
configuration or setup.
Eddie, I
Okay,
could just watch
so there's
yours.
Manual.
The upgrade's
There's
really
Battlefield 4. There's CS:GO.
I mean, I can't
there's
see what
Dota
he's
2,
doing.
Diablo,
Wait.
Grand Theft Auto.
The way you're thinking, I like
Sorry,
Um,
guys.
Just do manual, I guess.
Co-op
Yeah, manual.
mod for single-player Tarkov
Is not normal.
Tarkov is not on this list, guys. But they do
TCP
have
should be
WoW
like
and
the
Xbox
mode.
360.
Well, TCP IP is, yeah, you're not in UDP,
Alright.
you're in
That
TCP.
will
Port
probably be
number.
25,565, but just do manual.
Port number, and so I do. It has 1 in here, so I do 6969.
Yeah.
Sure.
we need them to get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
TCP/UDP protocol.
Yeah. What are the options?
TCP/UDP, TCP, or UDP.
This one says
Put
TCP
TCP. You should be able to do TCP. It's
only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The options were the both, one or the other.
oh well. If you can do
says
both separately, then do
TCP.
both separately.
Well, when you say set, yeah. Wait,
Okay.
no, I mean,
wait,
the
can I
option
read the
is
instruction quick?
TCP/UDP, or option 2, TCP. Option 3, UDP.
Do TCP/UDP.
Jamie. I'm gonna read you the literal direction it's saying here because it just says port forward port 6969 TCP in your router, and then parentheses both in and out.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's why I wanted to read it out.
Okay. Now there's,
shit,
uh,
yo,
ne-
thanks for the
there's.
raid, bro. Thanks for the raid.
I can
I'm
either
so
click
sorry, man.
next,
I'm dialed
Next,
but
I
there's
think. We
also
wanna do
add
another
port
one.
number, add port range.
Oh wait. We want to add another port number.
Port forward, the UDP port that you will use in your router default 255.
Yeah.
Okay, is that add port number or
Hey man,
port
thank you,
range?
brother. I appreciate it, dude.
That would be a port number, I think. 'Cause there's no range.
Hopefully,
It would just go
Yeah,
straight
it's
This is
to
just
that.
adding
port
a
number, yeah.
second thing, so this is now
Yes.
saying
I think that's correct.
Yes, homie, still, 'cause I don't wanna aggravate.
Because this is like we want two specific gates open, not like a whole wall.
Go with honor, friend.
and this is what number?
25565, which is like a very common number whenever I'm starting other servers for some reason.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
that's
And
that's
now
just
do
your
I do
default like
TCPs?
outbound UDP gateway.
before.
So
This
do I do
one's is there a just
TCP/UDP, TCP, or UDP?
UDP only, just UDP.
Justin, motherfucker, if this is a Dylan situation where you tell us to do the slash, but it tells us in the directions for TCP and UDP,
Yeah, this
This
one
is
says
very
specifically
ironic.
UDP.
what do you
So-
think, Justin? Your call. Do I do the
It-
slash? Do I do
This
TCP/UDP?
is this is right here.
Listen,
I know.
you have to do them both. So
Wait, he's saying he's saying should we put the setting for step 2 as TCP/UDP essentially.
if you put step 1 as TCP, then no.
Okay, stop.
But
did.
I feel like you could have done that in.
Huge upgrade for your cast.
I feel like you could have done that in one step, like TCP/UDP. because they're not
Oh,
shared
keep
ports.
going.
Any port that you have is not a shared port for TCP and UDP. They all do individual things, and they just run. That's unified distribution protocol and something else.
Where
TCP
you
and
set
UDP
one
are
out,
just
but you put
acronyms.
Stuff in, I guess.
No, because they're both in and out. Like they're just literally running different things. Like port 80 is
Maybe
HTTP.
one's streaming
Like
to
that.
You're not looking at Eddie's screen, are you?
I am. It says port forward the port
I'm
6969
confused
TCP.
because it says both in and out, and
So-
you're
Wait,
saying
can
they
I
both.
can I
Here.
interrupt quick? I think I
Port
understand the discrepancy.
6969 is a TCP port.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that it's saying.
Okay.
What are
What
you
does it mean
what
by
are you
both
forwarding
in
it
and
to?
out?
What is
I'm just
what are you
confused at why it
forwarding?
says both in and out.
Because TCP goes. All of these protocols are allowing traffic. So like HTTP is port 80. That is your internet protocol.
Jesus Christ.
It allows both
Okay.
in and
Alright,
out
I get it.
stuff. Like your mail protocol allows mail to come in and
What
mail
is
to go out.
UDP?
It's like unified distribution protocol. Like port 1 is a TCP port. Port 2 through 17 are UDP ports. Port 18 is a TCP port. Like the port number that it's giving is something. So you could look up what is port 6969.
So why does it let you choose the wrong thing then? If you chose
That's
port
actually my
1 and
question,
then chose
actually, yeah.
UDP.
Good question, dude. That's what I was gonna ask.
At least clear to the front, see if we get all the
We
shots.
broke him.
Well, I need to look it
Got
up. I
him.
don't have the answer.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's like
Is it
why is it
because
why
they
is it
changed,
why is it
maybe?
asking you to put in a port number
Yeah.
and then put in the
W,
protocol
Even the
afterwards?
three-man group
I was
is
literally gonna
they're
ask
all-
that.
yeah,
This is
maybe.
great.
got a little
So
because-
port 6969 is the default port for some BitTorrent clients, and ACM Soda is apparently a very well-known thing.
I love soda. Alright. And then this one is just connecting us, because I know I use it for other servers.
Generally, yes,
565.
yes. Well, UDP servers are generally used for client to client. TCP servers are client to something else. Like not think of it like
Oh, you know what this
Like a
is?
LAN.
Because you have to connect to your own server and you have to host the server.
yeah,
That's
like a
what it
LAN
is.
port.
Hey, everyone can connect to me and I can connect to myself.
Yes.
Bam. That's what you're doing. Holy shit. Because you have to connect yourself kind of semi-externally, although it's local. Okay, fuck yeah. Let's go.
All right, so should I press next now?
I can't see, I assume so. This is up to you, dude. Jesus, take the
Only,
wheel.
it's basically add another number.
Uh-oh, Discord crapped out. Wait. You there? Hello?
That
Oh. Hello?
yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah, with-
my Discord
Hello?
cut out.
No, it's probably registering. Jamie probably edited his port, so it just restarted his anything that had external
Oh,
traffic.
did you hear me, Justin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and-
Jimmy,
now?
Yeah, we didn't hear you for a bit. I thought it was me.
Jimmy, your router was basically just resetting its current outbound traffic, so you're good.
Ports can affect network security. For full protection, we suggest you close any open ports. I like how it's
No,
like,
leave those
we
open.
suggest you don't do what you're doing.
No, we're gonna connect. Alright,
Alright, learn how to
it says-
unblock. Learn how to unblock requests. Wait, sorry. If advanced security detects a threat to a device with open ports, it will block all traffic to these ports until the threat is resolved. Learn how to unblock requests. Why probably going to be important because if that's
Something on the app.
try to block some shit.
yeah.
I don't even have Windows Defender on, so.
Well, this is
No, it's
on-
not
this is
Windows
the-
Defender, it's on your
This
phone.
is the
It'll report it.
Xfinity. What's it called though?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Router,
Okay,
and they
yeah,
have
so it's
their
your
whole
router doing
software
it.
on
Yeah.
your phone to make it easier for people to set up. But then
It's
they also
harder, I
like
hate it.
they're trying to be like all like modern day. They're like, hey, we detected a security threat. They could be like a notification on your phone, like this computer has a security threat, and you look at it, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Alright, so where are we at right now, Jamie?
Dang it, these guys are killing Hogger when I literally just asked if anyone needed to kill
I'm just
Hogger.
gonna read this real quick. I want to see how to unblock something if I have to, because you can see there's the thing there that says if you're having
Yeah.
problems, unblock this.
Yeah, you might have to, so just do it now and tell me when you're back here.
So ass. Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, here we go.
Plus, when you got 5 motherfuckers
Advanced security and port forwarding. If advanced security detects a known threat target for the device with port forwarding,
That's my boy.
DMZ
Thank you, sir.
settings.
Yep.
Email
It is.
address,
It's
so
it's exactly what you think it is. Yep.
Settings enabled or
this port is the email address.
UPnP open ports. It will block all traffic coming from its open ports as measure of protection until
Yep.
threat is covered. If you are unable to access a device from outside
So,
your network, you have two
think
options.
think of it like this.
Allow
If
access, go
Yeah.
to connect, go to the connect section in the Xfinity app or X5
for
website,
the
select advanced security and select the device you want to provide access to. For follow the instructions to allow access, we recommend that you allow access when you are confident about who is accessing the device from outside your network. Note that the allow access feature will only permit access to the specific device you choose on the specified port using writes this shit, dude. I'd kill myself if I had to write this shit. Using a specific
supposed to be
source IP
simple.
address for 30 days
Direct.
from the time you enable it.
Yes,
Disable
okay,
advanced
okay.
security. Alternatively, you can choose to disable advanced security feature. Do not recommend that you disable the computer. This removes all advanced security protections from all your devices. You need to access to a specific device. We recommend you keep advanced security turned on. I like how they say the same thing like 3 times in a row.
Well, oh yeah,
turn
for
on
sure.
and follow steps
The big thing
above
is
to allow access
the
on I love how this
reasoning
doesn't
before
actually tell me,
this.
It just says follow the instructions if
Yeah.
you want to do it.
The reasoning for that is, say they detect that you have a SQL injection on your web page. It uses a specific port for that traffic to interject its own language into what you're doing. So it'll just fully shut down that port and just not allow you to access it.
Okay, so I have it here. There's a reserved IP address on this for some reason. I don't know why it matters, but they show that. Ports, and I have 6969 TCP/UDP and 225565 TCP UDP. So that's done, Eddie.
Alright, come on back.
We can move on.
Alright, you watching?
Yep.
Oh wait, am I streaming? One sec, my thing's fucked up.
Yes, okay. Good on the shacks. Good on the shacks. What do we need?
Not streaming
Oh,
now.
look fine to me.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6 more.
I thought I was streaming my monitor. Oh wait, this was really what I was doing. Oh, whoops. I thought I was streaming my monitor so you'd see this.
Gimme is Yao. Gimme is Jow.
Yeah.
Gimme. Jamie is
Yao Guai.
cursive. Was that
I need to
cursive
set these up
Y?
to be
Like,
colors and shit. That'll be these two.
yeah.
Great shit.
Do you actually write Y's like that?
And drawing with the
that.
fucking, it's hard to draw with the mouse, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, in paint. Oh, hold on. Let me go into paint real quick.
I thought I was streaming my monitor so you'd see that, and I wasn't. Now I'm sad. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's
Alright.
that's so annoying that Discord changed that. It used to be that like screen used
Hold
to be
on,
the priority.
hold on,
now it's, like,
everyone.
the game,
Okay,
the software game.
Everyone share your screen.
Dude, I already am. We're doing shit. What the fuck? Come on.
If I draw my Y in paint, that's how it comes out.
You saw my Y. Who cares?
No, I did
You're
not.
similar,
I
yours
did
is
not see
neater.
your Y.
Wait, oh, you piece of shit.
But that is what was yours just like?
One sec.
No. He did like
That
a sigma
third
but
one.
turned. He did
That
like the
third one
alpha.
more so. Here,
He did like
Justin,
the
I'm gonna
alpha
stream.
symbol,
We're gonna go.
but like vertical.
Whoops.
You're not even streaming now. Eddie.
Shut the fuck up. Smelly pirate cooker.
Attack mastery, bro. Sad life.
Okay.
I should have gone
yeah.
up more.
But,
That's not.
but
Right.
yeah.
That's what I
You left
did.
out the left side. Yeah, that's what you did right there.
Oh my
right there.
god! What the fuck?
That's what I was
faster.
saying. That's an alpha
Like-
turned 90 degrees.
Well,
Dude, that's a fish.
Usually when I draw a Y, I'll do that. I can't do it in one thing with
Oh,
keyboard
wait,
and
hold
do
on.
that.
Is
I
Eddie
do this.
saying he's on Plenty of Fish? That
That's
dating
what I'm
website?
hearing.
What?
Yeah, I think
Why?
it's all subliminal message.
Oh,
It's
dude, the
symbol of
fish?
Yeah,
like
dude.
that.
If you go
Eddie
options,
sees it
then
too much.
add-ons,
Gets in his
drop
head.
down depth log, go to
All right, Eddie, can we focus here?
minimum.
What do you mean?
Turn up
Focus.
the fucking webpage.
Alright, it says to allow all connections to firewall, but whenever I launch it, it prompts
That's
me to, so
Windows. It's,
yeah. Do you want to use this utility to do it, or you want to go to
see what
I press
happens.
my click down.
Alright.
that's what basically what that's saying is. If you like, I think
Yeah.
what that's saying is
okay.
like if my phone is blocking it, but I'm not gonna be doing it there anyway. I'll have to do it probably on my phone or somewhere.
So I think you have to download this regardless. This One sec.
Can
Sorry.
you just
I'm gonna
link
open
that this web
Download.
page?
Wait, 1 sec. I'm gonna look at it first. 'Cause I have to figure out where you download it from because I don't remember where the actual link is. Look at this. Oh, how do you
Yeah,
click this?
I remember. I've been through this before.
Hey, shut up, man.
What's confusing though is like I thought I downloaded this in the last thing.
No, this is you do have Fika, but this is the server hosting thing. It's different.
Yeah.
It's a program that hosts the server. It's like a little command prompt that pops up, and it'll be like.
Hold on. Can you
For
link the
command
web
prompt.
page, the last one, the GitHub, the first GitHub web page?
For regular, what do you mean? This one?
The one you're
Fika
on right
plugin.
there. Link
Going for it.
that web page. Not the link, the whole web page.
Any shacks on this guy? Do we need any? Oh shit.
Or, yeah, you good?
Yeah.
This one? The one I'm on right now?
Yeah, the one that looks like a Google Doc that you're reading.
They all look like Google
The
Docs.
FICA page, but one
kidding.
link inside of it.
This one.
So I don't have
No,
to click on
just
your
this,
links.
just
click on
this.
my own links.
But I linked you when I
Wait,
clicked
hold on.
inside the links.
Let
Yeah.
me share my screen because your screen looks way different than my.
What?
You have like
This is Google Chrome, dude.
it's like I'm using dark mode and you're.
Oh,
not using
Eddie is not
mode.
using dark mode. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It
That's
looks
cringe.
so different, dude.
Eddie doesn't care about his eyeballs.
I don't, dude. I have to look at
Dude,
data
look
all
at,
day.
look
They're
at the
blasted.
difference. Hold on, scroll up to the top, because this is just really fucking with me here. So I was like expecting to see what you're looking at, and this is what I'm looking at, dude. The colors are way different.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh, thank you, Jamie. That's so much better.
Like I'm fucking hurting my eyes just watching his stream, dude. Jesus Christ, dude.
How do you do that?
You go into Chrome, into your person, and
Somewhere.
you personalize. Yeah, you just personalize. So Eddie, go to the top right. Click your picture,
Yeah, I think you're on the wrong one.
and then click the customize profile right after you. Yeah, literally just pick a dark one.
He doesn't even have a dark one. What the fuck?
Well, you could also click the dropper. What the?
Rainbow gay boy. No, that's not where it is. Google how to enable dark mode.
Yeah, there's also I thought that was it for some reason, but that was me guessing where it was at.
There you go. Dark theme.
Ah! Look, step one.
Didn't go yet.
Uh,
I thought it was
Go to your account, sign in your account, top left settings.
Appearance.
Appearance.
I suck.
Wait, oh, I thought this was it.
No, I don't think this.
so over on the left, Eddie, over on the left. Appearance. Down. Rip.
Appearance mode. There you go.
Oh!
Yeah, when you switch it back, you
Oh
see
my
how bright
God.
it actually fucking is.
Oh my god.
That's
It's,
the
like,
crazy
fucking
part.
crazy. It really is the thing where it's like once you go dark, dude, and you see like your coworker
Nice.
using light, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
dude?
what's wrong with you?
It's like why are you shining a flashlight in your eyes?
What does this mean? Tab preview. Like YouTube? Oh no, tab, like.
Okay. Okay, let's get to reading, Eddie. You can.
Alright, let's
close
get
the
this on a
stream.
plate.
We'll just read through it together.
Me still, bro.
Nope.
Sure.
Stream's staying up.
Okay, that's fine.
Download it, bitch.
But it's probably worth to keep it up anyway, just so that I can see what you're.
Loud
Okay.
noises!
Download the latest FICA plugin. Do I need to do that or just the server mod?
Shaman.
I don't know, it says do both. so
I
you can
feel
probably
like
do both. You might have done FICA, but just click it.
Hey,
Let's see what up.
Yeah, hardcore's back, dude. It's
We're
ready
setting
to
this
get
up
a lot
from
of
the
people,
ground,
so
dog.
no. I definitely have this because remember I was like, you
Okay.
guys need to update it. Remember for me to connect.
True.
it,
A lot of fun,
'cause
I
mine
But
was,
then you
like,
just need,
update.
yes, that's the connect one, you just need the server one then, that's what it's saying, you're right.
Even really good players die in hardcore.
Go
Honestly,
check that
like,
it's up to date
I'm not
though.
sure exactly how.
nah, because we'll be on the same, it doesn't matter if it's up to date, because we're on the same thing right now, Jamie. So don't update it, it'll make it easier.
Okay.
The latest server mod though is your server. So you need that one.
And then, okay, opening that. I'm gonna extract. And where should I extract it to? Oh yeah, here it is.
Your mother.
Wait, it says
Number.
somewhere
I
you
see
want
the
to
release
extract it.
number
One
right
sec,
now.
one sec. Does it say where to extract this?
Two.
I think it's like don't put it in the same folder.
Don't put it in the
For
same
some
folder
reason,
as like
I
your
remember reading
Tarkov.
something
Yeah.
as like don't
You-
put in the same folder as Tarkov's default folder. I'm not
Yes.
sure though,
Yeah,
Jamie.
both are
That sounds correct. I do also remember reading something like that.
I've had a close call. I had one close call. 2 close calls. Son of our Aragon, whatever, got on me.
Why does it sound like someone has a window open? The wind's blowing.
Me.
This guy rolling out roads. What's he doing?
I did download the FICA server already. Hold on, because I already have it.
Yeah, you had to.
I
That
clicked
that
by
was
accident.
the FICA server was the step that Dylan said to skip that you couldn't
Yeah,
skip.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you didn't set it up already. You already downloaded it, but you didn't set it up.
Yeah, there's no
One
note
more.
about
One more
that, so-
shackle.
I think I already have this because
One
it has
more.
parenthesis 1 on it. Parenthesis.
Alright, well,
FICA, like
fuck it.
FICA.
Yeah, you definitely do. Because
Yeah.
you had
Make
to.
sure you extract both of them. I would just make a server called or a folder called SP Tarkov. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Like for example, this is mine, Jamie. Let me where is it? Through here. SPT. So 2 terabyte M
Well, I mean, should I even fuck with it? Because
Yep.
it worked what I did last time, but I haven't ran the
But you
server.
didn't host the server.
Oh, so
is the
whenever
big
you have
thing.
like, how do you launch the game? So I go into this and click SPT launcher.
I don't see what you're not
Yeah, you're not sharing
Oh,
your screen.
sharing
You're
the
sharing.
folder. You're not a file explorer.
Fuck, I thought it was my monitor. It's just the app.
Finish?
Fuck.
Yeah, I guess because I'm not seeing
No,
anything.
still need one.
Okay, is there a way to do the monitor anymore even? Like,
Yeah, you can.
Almost
It's just
done.
like you gotta go to the right.
screens. Oh, I'm dumb here.
Only using fist,
Alright.
a staff, or fist weapon.
So here's my hard drive,
Staff? That's the staff.
Yeah.
SPT, and then I have all my stuff here, like server launcher, and then the game, like the Tarkov, but not like I don't think it's the whole game. I'm not exactly.
No, that's not your whole game. It would be in your
Yeah, it's
folder.
just the EXE and other shit there. I think that's what you have to do is put it all here, so that's what I would
Yeah,
recommend. Just make
I
it, like,
also
Only
separate
cloth.
server for it.
I also just created a folder called SPT.
I mean, that's what I did,
This
I'm
crazy
pretty sure.
motherfucker.
So I have Tarkov in a folder, and then I put another folder in the Tarkov folder. and put-
Yeah, that we
put
did
all that
not
stuff
do
I
that.
don't think that's good.
It
Yeah.
worked
I think you have
last
to
time.
be. I mean, okay, if it's working last time, it might work. Let's see.
I think it will work, to be honest.
If not, that's the first thing we do.
What can I do
Is
for
you?
change that. But you
Careful,
might have a point.
or the
Oh, we're
Alliance.
done?
Light bless you.
Alright, so once you have all
Okay.
this shit unzipped,
So what do I need to do now?
You have it all
Start
unzipped?
spt.start-server. I mean, yeah, I'm just using the
Yes.
stuff I already had.
Yep.
Appreciate it very much.
This is where you're gonna.
Yeah,
crack
you
this
have.
out.
This is where you
Start
have to go
up
into
the
the.
spt.server.exe.
That was nice.
And
Got a
where's
little
that
crazy
under?
with the 3-man.
You should.
What files
S-
that are? Because I saved
it's
that.
called
in this folder.
SPT.
Whatever folder
server.
that was this server mod.
Wait, hold on. Oh wait, is it? Okay, it's the server one, not the launcher one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is an example of what mine says. You can't
Yep.
connect to it because I never set that up. But it would be like, hey,
Hold on.
this is after
Starting
it's
it.
all
Server
established.
is running. Yes. It needs
Okay.
to say server is running.
All right.
Okay, so now it probably won't be running, but you have to launch it first so that your computer knows what it is. So now you'll have server
that's-
We'll have
settings.
to go back to the Barons.
Yeah, now you'll have server settings that will be able to be changed.
What this thing has to do. I
Let me
can't
share my
imagine it's gonna
screen
make me
here.
go longer than level 16, bro.
It's saying stuck on importing
Thinking that guy
database.
that was level
Something's happening.
17.
Well,
I
wait,
probably should've
just
gone
wait.
with
It'll take a bit, I think. If I remember.
17 was that already.
You're streaming the Twitch,
Oh, am I streaming?
the Twitch app.
Something else here.
Switch to your internet.
Wait, do
or
you
your
want to
email.
allow public and
By
private
the
networks
time
to
I'm
access
ready to
this
run it
device?
and I get
Yes.
around Orgrimmar,
Wow.
she still needs a tank. I'll
Stop
look for the-
streaming.
I'll look for
Fuck.
the
Why is it not stream?
Nah, I still think I might be a little ways out.
I gotta exit out of your stream. I don't know why
Ways
it's
out,
not.
man. It's more stretch.
Streams in Discord are not the best.
Why is it
Navigate
not
at
letting
least.
me cancel end my stream?
You're locked in here with us now, dude.
I don't know, over on the
Oh,
left.
it was like bringing up an option. That was weird.
He was getting into some kinky shit. I was digging it.
Bob Supply.
Dude, fuck this UI.
Die.
Console command
okay.
shit.
Troll warrior down.
The UI update where you gotta click the other tab for screens and not click on their
Undead
fucking what's it called.
autopsy.
Need help? Or the
Alright,
Alliance.
so this is what the server's saying. Server started web server.
Okay,
Here,
cool.
That's my
I
web
care about
servers.
Agi and stamina.
Server
Alright,
is
that's
running.
good,
Do not
so-
close while playing SPT. Have
I
you
don't
playing.
care about
So,
Agi
you can
stamina.
close it for now.
I want the
Care
one
of it.
intellect, one spirit.
I can close it or just minimize.
I buy
You
and
can
trade.
close it.
What are you looking for?
Okay.
In
Alright,
fact,
so
you
have
want
to go
to
back
close
to the
it.
main folder, which you're in right now. Go up to the SPT data folder.
Known those earlier. I appreciate you both.
Okay.
Love that.
Hold on, let me get
Sorry about that. I was like,
Honor.
Actually, you can
really
see
worried I was
the,
gonna die in
just
that
look at the
area
address
when
here.
you're-
It'll be easier for you. I'm gonna highlight it. This is what you have to do. SPT data, server configs, there's a file you have to open.
Alright, hold on. I just started looking again. Okay, so start up the server and
You just did that,
close
you're
it
good.
again. Go back to the main folder and navigate to SPT data server configs. Okay,
Well, I just woke- I've been
SPT
waiting
data
early.
server figs.
Sponsor stuff or
And open
My buddy is learning how to
http.com,
install server
JSON.
files.
It's HTTP.
Meanwhile, this
Yeah,
I've
that
actually
one
done
in
this
the middle.
before.
It's a jet
Because part of
JSON
my
because
job
the
is
file
building
type still
servers.
just says HTTP.
Yeah,
They
I
don't know
understand.
that.
taking a shower.
Oh, you have to open
I have to
with
deal with
Notepad.
this on fucking what's it called on my AI computer. I use at
See
work.
what I do.
Oh.
What do you mean your AI computer? What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
I'm developing
His
AI.
computer is an AI.
Only the finest.
It literally is AI. I'm developing AI at work. Pretty cool.
Alright, to the supporter we
Fucking
go.
coworker
Get rid
keeps
of
pissing me
all
off,
the
but I'm like, I
junk.
keep telling him to do baby steps so he can understand what the fuck you do, and he's like, yeah, but I want to change everything all at once. I'm like, yeah, but then we don't know what the fuck and why it happened.
Okay, so
Stop
I'm
doing
gonna
it.
I'm gonna end my
Yeah,
stream
yeah,
here
but what
because
if
I
I just
gotta
do
call
everything all at once? I'm like, no,
someone from work.
baby steps, baby
So
steps.
6 hours is
Baby
long
steps.
enough. I'm gonna run over here,
Like,
log out,
he's really dumb.
and then game with my
You're not
buddies after that.
understanding
So
what
thank
I'm
you
saying.
for stopping by. Thank you for all the follows
I'm
today.
saying,
So,
like-
JSON file.
This is the most follows I think we've ever gotten in a day. So thank you. I will be
All
back,
right.
and I will be playing more WoW.
Change IP to
No outro
0.0.
today. I'm just